Good morning, good morning. Isn't that a gorgeous new little intro? Good morning to you and you and you, guest designer Sammi. How are you, darling?
Hi, I'm all better for seeing with you because we haven't worked together for ages.
Absolutely, ages and ages. Now, Sammi might appear slightly high in sugar later because I have got her a stick of rock from the holidays. In fact, we need to, I'll venture in and get it in the break. Hi everyone, I've been away, I've been down to Cornwall. So I would like to say a huge hello to lots of jewellery makers that I met whilst in Cornwall. I think, and everyone, most people live down there. However, I did meet Susan from Wiltshire. Hello Susan, and Nia, who worked in Rosie's kitchen that I met yesterday. Had a very special hello to you two ladies because you were of course imbued. So I've had a really lovely week away. We had rented a cottage, and basically this is a sign of a holiday. I read a whole book. It was so good. Actually, it was completely, totally and utterly miserable, the book was. And I sobbed my heart out, but I had an amazing time. So how are you all? We want to hear from you today. We want to know what you've been up to over the last week or so. So if you'd like to text into the show, we'd love to hear from you. 60777 is the number you can text into. I particularly want to hear from you if you're one of the people that I met whilst I was down in Cornwall. That'd be really fab. And you know, have you got any holidays planned? What are you going to be doing with all of your jewellery making over the next few days? Let's hear from you. Now, also to say, during tomorrow's show, I'll be doing my first ever hub section of the show. And this is an opportunity for you to interact with us live during the show. Now tomorrow, we want to be nosy. We want to know a few things. First of all, we'd like to hear what your favourite metal is to work with. But also, we want to know about your crafty corner. So tomorrow we're going to show lots of images, and I just want to have a good nosy around your house. Are you a neat person? Are you like Mark Smith? Are you all neat and organised, or do you cause chaos and leave mess all over the house? Is the message I've been left here. So you can send your pictures of your workstations to thehub@JewelleryMaker.com, and so they'll be shown on air tomorrow. There you go. So this is it here, very technical piece of paper here, and thehub@JewelleryMaker.com. So Sammi, tell us about your crafty area.
Which one?
Okay. Is it literally you taken over the whole house?
I have a workshop.
Right.
So I have a jeweller's desk, blowtorch and all my tools and everything there. Then in the front room I also have a desk with loads of making bits and everything all over there. Then in the bedroom I've got a tray with several bead boards and more tools and everything up there. And my husband's getting very cross for finding little bits of wire in the bed.
Little bits of wire in the bed. I'm sure we can all relate to that as jewellery makers. So it's fair to say that you are spread in all areas of your life, jewellery maker.
Yeah, if there's some room, I'd like to utilise that space.
Utilising it in a very crafty way. Fabulous. What we look forward to tomorrow and finding out where all of you and sort of what sort of space that you've got. I do now have my beadery. However, I'm a bit like you because even though I've got my area where I can now make, and at the moment I'm really into making agate pendants. Don't know why, just simple agate pendants on leather coming out of my ears. But also in the lounge, none in our bedroom at the moment, and there's a tray in the kitchen. So yeah, shall we crack on then and do today's show? So without further ado, should we do well, let me just tell you first off though, coming up later is the most amazing wow factor of citrine. Now these are going to be coming up at 12 o'clock. They are the most impressive citrine we've ever had on the channel. Wait till you see them. They're huge. The colour's incredible. The faceting is stunning. Oh my word. Glamour, a bit more glamour. And I'd like to tell you that the tan that you see on me, I know, that amazing tan, is all natural. I know. Look at those. Now, in all seriousness, you are looking at incredible rarity for the size of these and amazing vibrancy of colour. They are absolutely textbook citrine. They're coming your way at about 12 o'clock today. I've missed you. I've made a stretchy bracelet and affixed a pair of my mum's friend's earrings while we're away. That's it. That's all I've done. I know. Right, should we do our early bird then? So, early bird, it does catch the wind, but also to let you know, I've got some loose gemstones and some ring shanks. coming up for you for prong set gemstones, and then we're going to be doing those throughout the show. I've got a pendant bail for you as well, which is prong set, and then different sizes of rings to take different sizes of gemstones. So I'll talk you through all of those. We've actually got a sneaky extra little one there, so we've got 4 sets of gemstones coming your way throughout the show. Right, early bird, let's do first of all 9 carat yellow gold plated earring findings. They are fabulous! They're absolutely amazing. We've got 50 pairs, so you're going to get 100 in total. They're amazing because they're not just gold colour. You know when you're buying gold colour findings out there, shepherd hooks, are you buying 9 carat yellow gold? These are 9 carat yellow gold plated copper, 50 pairs. Now, obviously you see them and immediately you've got a pair of shepherd hooks, but what else have you got? Well, we've got the potential to use 9 carat yellow gold plated wire as well and manipulate them for pendant bails and just use that completely as wire, using them as clasps. But first, we've got lots of people joining us already this morning. The code is JAAZ14, 50 pairs. What did you say, sorry, producer Kim? Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a really good point to make actually, because with these, other than your other typical shepherd hooks, you have got that extra bit of security where the actual part that goes through the piercing leaps into that little bend just there. So you've got that extra security, which is particularly important if you're going to be using gemstone strands of distinction, for example, on these. So check out all of that. I'm loving all these new images that have happened while I've been away. Oh, I tell you. Now, have a look at these here. You can see the image of all of the pairs that you're going to be getting. 50 pairs in total. A very good morning, Jean and Rosemary. Lots of anonymous people joining me. And Jacqueline. I've got people, shoppers in County Durham and Essex and County Down and Yorkshire and Gloucestershire. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going to kick-start my week back with you with a vengeance. So, 50 pairs. How much do you reckon? How much do you reckon? 50 pairs. If we were to say we could do 50 pairs, 50, how many do you usually buy them in? Perhaps packs of 10 pairs at a time, or 5 pairs at a time? 9 carat yellow gold plated for 5 pairs of 9 carat yellow gold plated. How much usually do you think? We're going to do an offer on 50 pairs. What we're doing is, because you're buying it, you know, in a sizable amount, we're going to basically, this is going to be a trade offer, a trade show offer on these. Trade offer. We don't believe you're going to be able to get this quality at this price anywhere else. If you're making jewellery, you need your shepherd hooks. You always do. Well done, Diane and Jill and Alison and Maxine, Pam and Jacqueline. 50 pairs. $9.95 for 50 pairs. Trade offer. Sammi, I'm loving your reaction. What were you expecting?
I was expecting closer to double that, I think.
Yeah.
Pardon me, I've got a frog in my throat.
I haven't. Little froglet.
Yeah, that's an amazing price.
Incredible. $9.95 for 50 pairs. So whether you use them as earrings, shepherd hooks, or if you're using them for your for clasps, they're there for your using. And at that price, remember, it's 9 carat yellow gold, but you know what? It is the early bird this morning, so we are going to make sure you're catching even more worms. You're right, Kim. I've got Sammi with a frog in her throat. I've got Kim, my producer, with a cough. Come back to general. Ugh. Right, $7.95. It's the time to not just buy one of these. It's the time now to start thinking about bulk buying. At $7.95, well done, Diane and Marilyn and Mary and Karina and Diane. 0800 644 655. You fabulous, fabulous people. Look at these. $7.95. Kim's just said, I've only done that price to wake everybody up.
You sell one pair of earrings and you made your money back.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 50 pairs, that's going to keep you going for, well, 50 pairs of earrings.
That's a lot. Yeah.
So how else would you manipulate these as well, Sammi?
No, I would purely use them as earrings, because I would save them, because especially with winter coming along, you've got to think about people wearing scarves. It's so easy when you take your scarf off to push your shepherd hook out.
Oh, that's such a good
point.
So
I've lost a beautiful amethyst sterling silver earring doing that, so that wasn't very good. So it's really, really important to have those there for people that do wear scarves and do want that extra security with the, especially if you're using the more expensive gemstones.
Definitely. Well, the fact that they're 9 carat yellow gold plated on there as well, you've got that added extra luxury, and that's going to be a big selling factor as well if you are selling your jewellery. 0800 644 655 now. I have got a pair of pliers that are backed by huge popular demand, but we haven't got huge amounts of them, I'm afraid, so that's rubbish. Right, 50 pairs of those, we've still got some of those available at $7.95. Right, we're going to do these pliers, but I'm warning you, they will sell out. They'll totally sell out because the price is just ridiculous. And the last time they were seen on air, more than 6 times the amount we've got today flew out in seconds. So, these are brilliant. They are your 6-in-1 looping pliers. So basically, they're a pair of pliers that you can make your own complete loops. Have you used these before, Sammi?
I love them. They're my favourite. They're my favourite tool. Absolutely love those.
Have
really
we got
do.
a little demo available on YouTube at all? We're just going to see. If not, maybe with Sammi in the studio is the way to go. Now, we've got loads of people on the phone lines. So you can see here that you've got the rubber handle on them. So if you have dexterity issues and you're not going to be able to touch metal directly, that's fab. You've got that there. So it comes with a little protective cover. So Sammi, in a nutshell, what have we got here?
Well, they're really good for making clasps, but they're also amazing for if you want to keep making consistent loops. You have to use those. It's either make a mark on your round nose pliers, so you're doing it at the same point, or you use those so you can make some really impressive designs and keep it the same all the way throughout. So you're going to have that symmetry of the right shaped loop, and that's what I use them for. Absolutely love them.
Perfect as well for everybody who's really into rosary link chains at the moment as well, to get that consistency. These will sell out. Over half the stock have gone already. Hello Alison darling, I'm with you at the weekend, aren't I? Alison, one of our fabulous, Alison Tarry of course, our fabulous guest designers, with me on Saturday I believe. We've got, oh, here we go, makes my jewellery making so much easier and improves the uniformity of my work. That's from Sarah in Hampshire. Thank you, Sarah. Somebody's texting about these as well. So they are the Beadsmith 6-step. These are amazing to the point I think I'm slightly obsessed with them. Brilliant buy them, brilliant, buy them, you need them. Hello, Tink, darling. How are you? I've missed you. I know, been away for a whole week. Right, here we go, $8.95. And I think it's fair to say that'll be one of the best $8.95s you've ever spent in your whole life, but you are going to be spending more than $8.95 today because your post and packaging covers all of your shopping all day today, so it'd be a real waste to spend $2.95 and only buy these. So we've got loads on offer. $8.95, Sammi.
I paid double that. I'm not lying, I paid double that for them. They're absolutely astounding. I can't believe that price. I cannot believe that price. Wow.
I've not paid her to say that either, I
know, I talk about them all the time when I'm doing a DI, because I say if you've got the 6-step pliers, then doing this is going to be so much easier because you can keep it.
So with all the designer inspiration shows,
yeah,
these are the ones that you've been...
Those ones have been banging on about, yeah.
These ones have been banging on about. Woohoo! Finally, I've been waiting with bated breath for these pliers. Thank you from Lorraine. Lorraine, good morning, lovely. Well, you've got them. You've got them. Make sure everyone's checking out their baskets, Oaks. Make sure oh, they're gone. I've gone. Right, Sammi. I'm going to skedaddle over to Sammi here because we're not setting her a challenge. We're setting her playtime. That isn't a challenge.
No, I'm really excited.
Basically, Sammi, here you are. Have a little play, lovely. Oh my word. This is gorgeous. The colours particularly... Well, I was going to say coming into the autumn, but after this last week's weather, it's been astonishingly beautiful, hasn't it? So, right, you're going to be getting the most amazing collection. Are we doing it all as complete in one, Kim? Raw copper wire, free. It's free in this collection. Oh my goodness, it's going to go so quickly. So, raw copper wire, you've got 10 metres of 1 mil, 10 metres at the 1 mil, and 10 metres at the 0.6. Do you feel positively nauseous with excitement?
Yeah, I'm really excited. Can't wait to get to grips with it.
This is just stunning. So you're going to be getting, now knowing that you're going to be getting this, people aren't seeing anything else and they're already jumping on the phone line. So then you've got 3 lots of the thread. Now these threads are really, really beautiful. They're great quality and they feel really lovely in the hand as well. So let me just confirm the lengths of these for you. They're 10 meters of each color, and they're a continual 10 meters as well. So rather than having 10 individual meters, you've got 1 continual flow, and then that's obviously makes it much easier with your Hemo designs, etc. So 1 millimeter in thickness. These are a woven cotton cord, 1 mil in thickness. They are beautiful, beautiful tones, browns and the oranges there. So do different tones of the browns, and then you've got that gorgeous orange. Okay, so one's slightly darker than the other. I'd say more of a cappuccino, one's a mocha. And then if this is really stunning because it's the Botswana agate. You know, I'm a massive fan of Botswana agate, where you've got a really lovely, if you want to do quite a simple design, Botswana agate's a great way to go because there's so many different tones within it. There's so many different natural patterns that occur within it that you can go quite simple, and it looks very effective because the gemstone can do a lot of the talking for you. Equally, if you are brand new to jewellery making, these are already knotted in between, so if you just literally want to put a new clasp on the ends of one of these strands, they're lovely. Now they're incredibly smooth, they're beautifully polished, they feel very, very elegant in the hand, and when you are making handmade jewellery, that's a really important factor for you. So with the puffy ovals, we're looking at a 20 by 12 millimeter, 200 carats, and 270 carats of the puffy rectangles, and that's 20 by 15 on these. So those colours are stunning, really taking you through the orange tones, the deep coffee colours, a real chocolate undertone in those, and the natural banding really, really being quite explicit within those gemstones as well. So the code is MEGC46. You're going to be getting 30 meters. So these are 38 centimeters each strand of the Botswana agate. 30 meters of the cotton cord, and then completely free with the challenge collection today. You're going to be getting 2 lots of raw copper, 10 meters of the 1 mil, 10 meters of the 0.6. It's stunning, and this should be almost £30 if you were to buy it all individually. But today, if you use the code MEGC46, getting it all for £20 minus 5p. £19.95 using MEGC46 is obviously going to be a sellout. Almost a third of the stock's gone already. Free phone number 0800 644 655. So Sammi, what do you think?
Well, I'm going to start with a pendant and then move on from there if I can get a voice. But yes.
You don't need a voice though to make.
They're just beautiful. I love Botswana agate because each one is so individual. Yeah. So I can actually take a strand like that and make a lot of pendants out of them, and none of them are going to be the same.
So if can we just look at Sammi's pendant here that she's wearing for a moment? Though that amethyst, I remember that amethyst, it's stunning. So simple as in not too much going on with it, with the design. Yeah. It's all about the intricacy of that wire work, just showing off the amethyst. So you're going to be, I think, I'm like you, I like to make just beautiful pendants, and also if you do sell your jewellery,
makes your money go further.
It makes it go a lot further. So at £19.95, how are we doing on stock levels now, Kimbo? Okay, we've got a good stock of these available, so it will be a sellout, but you do need to act quickly. 0800 644 655. So starting off with a pendant, and do you think you'll go for the rectangle or the oval?
I think I'll go for the oval.
Right then, my lovely. So you've got your collection there, so I can pop this back on my step. How have you been then? What for me? I feel like I've been away for about 20 years. No? It's only been a week. No, I think it's been the change in weather. Oh, actually, it's been just over a week since I've been in the studios. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I know. Have you enjoyed the sunshine, Sammi? Has it been nice where you are?
Oh, it has. It's been lovely. It was glorious yesterday. And I just want to say really well done to my husband because he ran the Cheltenham Half Marathon yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah, his first ever one. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. Did he do it for charity?
No, he didn't. He just did it.
Wow. Good for him. Wow, amazing.
So, yeah, he's really, did really well.
Wow. Well, you see, I'm supposed to have done one in September, but couldn't do it because of my feet. Right, let's do, which new strand should we do first off? You mean the one that says green Aventurine on my screen? It's because I was looking here and like, why can't I see it? That'll be because it's here. Now, the whole elements of this is, I adore these on beautiful, I've done quite a few designs of these, on beautiful long sprigs of twisted silver wire, and you can do quite sculptured pieces. They're lovely. I always look at these and think of calla lilies, but also, you know, when you've got your ball head pin, if you do a collection of them and just do a little spiral, and it can look like these beautiful little stamens popping through. You can also set a little bead in there as well. They make for very beautiful, elegant drop earrings, a few clusters on the neckline, but they work so beautifully in a corsage as well. Now they will go incredibly quickly because they're one of our most popular cuts of gemstone. And Aventurine is a very, very, very spiritual gemstone as well. So let me show these to you. Again, very much along the lines of the Botswana, what I was saying, is they feel incredibly smooth in the hand. So they're an absolute joy to work with. You might have had calla lilies from us before, the calla lily shape. These almost seem a little bit more open and deeper, if that makes sense. Look at that for a shape. A hand-carved gemstone. Beautiful. They're stunning, aren't they? Look. So show you all the way around. And if you've had any in the past of, we've done these in rose quartz quite a lot actually. These look absolutely beautiful in rose quartz. If you are creating bridal bouquets, they make the most amazing leaf element in a wire gemstone bouquet as well. I know that Gemma Crow's a big fan of these, and of course her bouquet won the award last year, the Vicky Carr Awards on New Year's Eve. So take a look at these. They're going incredibly quickly already. Lots of people multi-buying on these. I just think, shall I hold it up to? Shall I hold it to my ear? Is that going to give you perspective of size? Don't get too close though, I've gone really freckly in this one. And I was wearing factor 50. And that's not showing you very well, is it? Sorry, that was really rubbish. I'm a rubbish presenter, I apologise, hang on. You can play around with different cords coming out of these as well, can't you? Does that help give you perspective of size there? Incredibly elegant, aren't they? What, sorry? What's that? It does, doesn't it? Claire, my director, has just said they work really nicely with the pearls as well. So let's take a look. You get, with the whole length, you'll be getting an approximate, well, you're guaranteed 160 carats, but you'll get an approximate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, approximately 13 of these. They're incredibly beautiful. Have you used this shape of bead before, Sammi?
I have. They're great for really easy earrings as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just make beautiful, and that colour is just fabulous for the autumn and the winter coming up. It's gorgeous. I love that cut.
Yeah, I'm absolutely the same. It's possibly my favourite. The calla lily cut is my favourite. It's been referred to as a flower. I really do see this as a calla lily. I think they're so incredibly elegant. But honestly, if you see these twisted into bouquets and corsages as well, I know it seems crazy to think about it, but if you are going to be, maybe you've already been set your commissions for weddings for next year, summer weddings. When are you going to start? You know, it'll be here before you know it. We are something like 110 sleeps away from Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know, just thought I'd throw that one in there. Hello Magic, good morning. Mary and Kay and Vivian and Cheryl and Margaret and Marie and Kathleen and Heather. Another Heather and Wendy and Samina and Margaret, lots of anonymous people there, Anne and Angela, Lisa and Georgina. Hello Angela, and Gillian just joined us in Bristol. 0800 644 655. YQGP34 0800 644 655. If we were to do these at £2 a bead, I know full well, remember they're genuine gemstones, we'd be really competitive. You're going to get approximately 13, so £2 a bead would be fabulous, wouldn't it, in a bead shop?
Yeah, it would be amazing.
So it'd be £26, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Reality is you probably wouldn't buy 13, you'd probably buy either 12 or 14, so you'd be looking at either £24 or, I said 14 for the other, or 28. Do you know what? You're watching Jewellery Maker, and this is why you watch Jewellery Maker. Remember, we go directly to the source. Did you see the Gemstone documentary? Did you see our Gems TV documentary on Tuesday? Proving to you, we go literally directly to the sources wherever possible. YQGP34. I've got opinions about the documentary. 160 carats. Are you ready? $7.95. Amazing. I was because I've got loads of people joining us, and if you are brand new to us, the warmest of welcome. Can I just say something about the documentary, and I don't wish to be controversial? I'd just like to say that, because of course a lot of people are saying, oh, I can't believe that Jewellery Maker wasn't featured, and why was this put in, and why was this show this, and why didn't it show this? ITV owned the rights to the documentary, and we had absolutely no say at all about what was put in there. Everything you saw was completely truthful, and I thought there were some brilliant elements for you to see. What I thought was a real shame is the fact that they didn't put in any of our charity work, and the Gemporia group, of which we are a part of. We do so much for charity. A percentage of the profits every year go to charity. We have the Equal World Foundation as well that you can now see on channel. It's just changed, hasn't it? 662, because we're now 665, aren't we? Yeah, so everything, all the channels have moved up 10 spaces, so 662 on Equal World as well. So I thought it was a real shame they didn't show that, but yeah, but I enjoyed it. It was very funny, just like, oh look, it's there, oh look, it's there. So $7.95. 0800 644 655, and it just goes to show, you know, how happy we all are.
Yeah,
it is. We're a happy place to be. It's nice, isn't it, Sammi? We have a giggle.
I love it. I love coming here. So much to the point that I keep doing workshops just to come back. No, I don't.
She also buys a lot, because I'm always going, morning Sammi, she's just got hers. It all shows up on the screen. Right, $7.95, I've got some more of these available for you. The warmest of welcome. So if you are brand new to us, did you know that we are going to send to you a free DVD and booklet with your first purchase? We're going to send these to you completely for free. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee on absolutely everything that you purchase from us. And also, when it comes to a kit, and we're going to do a brand new kit next, if it's your first purchase from us, we're going to actually give you a 30-day money-back guarantee on your first kit, even if you've used it. So there's no excuse not to get this. So you can get it at home, you can try it out. If you decide it's not for you, send it back. Say that again, sorry Kim. Oh, okay, brilliant. Okay, before we do the new kit, I am going to give you a big heads up, massive heads up about what we're about to show on screen. Oh, I haven't got many, I'm so sorry. We're about to do, backed by ridiculous popular demand, probably one of our fastest selling items that we've ever done here at Jewellery Maker. Now, if you are brand new and you've never done macrame before, believe me, you are going to want to do macrame. So you are going to need the next item. It's not just a matter of wanting it, you need it. Oh, it's already gone over. Okay, it's the mini macrame board. Now, the macrame board is what you see most of our guest designers have in front of them. It's a board that has literally little grooves all the way around and measurements all the way around. So if you're doing any of your threading materials, if you're doing quite a lot of different techniques, the macrame boards are just fantastic. So here we go. This is the mini one. This one fits into most handbags. Okay. So this one says, this is from an anonymous shopper in Hampshire. Excellent, I had the big one, but trying to find it in my handbag when I go to hospital appointments with my poorly aunt just didn't fit. Now I have one that fits in my handbag. Yeah, I can take it anywhere. Who needs a tape measure when you have one of these boards? Terrific, JM. Thank you so much. And then superb quality as expected. That's from another FIFO reviewer there as well. So here it is. It is the Beadsmith, so you can price compare anywhere else to us here, because this brand is available in other places. We're so incredibly price competitive on all of our items. This is a 6x9-inch macrame board. So you've got the grooves all the way around. That means that when you're doing threading techniques and you're doing macrame and kumihimo, etc., if you're finishing off kumihimo, if you're wanting to do pretty much anything, you're going to find this board incredibly useful. So it's got sizes, it's completely plain on the opposite side. You can also stick pins in it, and when you take them out, it's like the pins haven't even been there. It's like a bit like a memory foam. It's incredibly lightweight, it's incredibly strong, it's going to last you and last you and last you. And if you've already got one, you know the need to have another, because it's just like when you have your bead trays, you can have a project on the go, and perhaps you've got a bracelet on the go on one of these, and then you think, oh, I just need to feed the cat, or I need to put this, let me you know, something in the oven, and then you leave it, and then you think, oh, actually, I'm not inspired. I want to do something else now. So you can leave items set up. I know people that have got about 10, 20 of these on the go at the same time. They're ridiculously useful, aren't they?
Yeah, really, really useful.
Basically, you need one.
Yeah. I like to have lots on the go, but it's also good to keep one in the car and things like that. If you're a passenger, you can just, not obviously while you're driving.
Don't macrame while you're driving.
But while you're a passenger, it stops you sympathetic braking quite so much. My leg always hurts by the end of a journey.
I've just done a journey to and from Cornwall. Yes, I'm with you there. To the point it's like, right, shall I drive now? Can I do that? I'll take over. And even if you have to get stuck in traffic jams when you turn your engine off for a few hours. So if your engine's off, just things like waiting for children at the school gates, it can literally pop in your handbag. Just when you're out and about, if you're going on holiday, if you're going on a long plane journey, you can safely take a macrame board of this size and all of your threads. Obviously, you just can't take the pins. So you don't need pins though, you don't actually need them. They're great to have them, you can make without them. So honestly, if you've got this and some thread, I also think that these are going to be great Christmas presents for children as well. Really great Christmas presents. And the October holidays, I know that they are going to be in just, well, a few weeks. When are October school holidays?
Oh yeah, break up soon again for a week, don't they?
You're really looking forward to that, aren't you, Sammi? The house full again. So, loads of you getting this. This will be a sellout again today. We've got great variety on today's show, not particularly great stock quantity, but the prices are so low. They're incredibly enticing. So go for it, take advantage of it. It's £6.95. It's not like I've been just yabbering on and going on about it and it's £60. It's £6.95. Whack it on your order. Hello everybody, good morning to you. Thank you for joining me this morning. We have got just the most amazing show. The next kit you are about to buy, and you will buy it, is so stunning. This is jewellery very reminiscent of Cornwall. I'm yabbering on about Cornwall because I've just been on, I've been on holiday to Cornwall. £6.95. It's an absolute bargain, and quite a lot of people are buying more than one. Remember, it's one post and packaging price of £2.95 all day. We've only got 40 of these left now, and I've got lots of people with it in their baskets. If you've put it in your basket, I need you to check your baskets out. Georgina and Sheila and Marion and Scarlett Rose, Marion and lots of anonymous people there. I've got a Marion and a Marianne. Loads more anonymous people there. Hello Meryl and Lillian and Grace and Hilda and Irene and Eric and Anne and Jennifer and Judith and Pamela and Brenda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now don't forget, of course, I will talk you through again later, but we do have the hub section of the show tomorrow, and I want to know about your beading spaces. Are you chaotic or are you organised? I go through phases.
No, I'm organising my beads. They're all very neatly in boxes, but everything else is everywhere. That's it.
It's it's beading thread for me. I need to get myself some more bead-along tailors, because that literally
it's hard to keep under control. I just keep it all in the purple bags. I have all my beading thread in purple bags, because otherwise it ties it. It's like when you put the hose away in the shed, it ties itself to everything.
Totally, and you end up cutting off loads and wasting loads just so you can get yourself out of the tangled mess, don't you? So £6.95 on these BD 7 for Visa and MasterCard. Do you know you can also use PayPal? You can also use PayPal with us. So if perhaps you've got a birthday and you want a little bit of PayPal money in an account, come and spend it here. Right, Sammi, our first kit, just to say, if everyone checks out their baskets, that has now sold out. No surprise. So you get given this kit, and what's your immediate thoughts?
Oh wow. Oh wow, that's beautiful. I've actually never had the pleasure of working with the solar quartz before.
Have you not?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
and
I'm obsessed with it.
Just loved it so much. I mean, there wasn't a single bit about this kit I didn't like.
Well, let's have a really good look around. So when you've seen that image in front of you there, that's the solar quartz. Solar quartz is an incredible gemstone. It's incredibly difficult to get in these size pieces, because when it's cut, it's a very delicate gemstone to cut in the way that this has to be cut. So basically they form in stalactites, and then they are sliced, slithers. Aren't they special? every single one is completely different. That one looks like an eye, doesn't it? So, within this kit, you are indeed going to be getting the solar quartz. You're then getting 2 sensational gemstones, one of which I would most definitely classify as a gemstone strand of distinction. Take a look at these. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they absolutely beautiful? Aquamarine, plain wheels, aquamarine, folks, genuine natural aquamarine. They go from a 3x1 to a 7x1, and that is a 24 centimetre strand. Look at the colours of that. That is pure, exquisite, natural aquamarine, one of the most requested gemstones on the planet. What do you think this gemstone is here? Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
This is blue opal. Blue opal! This is basically a gemstone strand of distinction in your kit. Now don't forget again, if this is your first purchase from us, you can use the kit and you've still got a 30-day money guarantee. Also, with everything that you purchase from us here, you've got a 30-day money back guarantee, but you can actually use this kit and return it within the 30 days if it's your first purchase. So in terms of genuine gemstones, you've got solar quartz, aquamarine, and the most sensational blue opal. Blue opal strand is a 20 centimetre strand. Your aquamarine graduated wheel strand is a 24 centimetre strand. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, approximately 5 pieces of the solar quartz. So that's what you're getting gemstone-wise. Here at Genuine Gemstone Company, here at Gemporia and Jewellery Maker, of which we're all the same group, we have got access to some of the most incredible gemstones at the lowest prices because we're going directly to the sources wherever possible. And that includes suppliers and the way that we can buy in bulk to get those prices really, really low down. So what you're going to see here, you can buy in other bead shops. Wait till you see the price of it all bundled together. So you're also going to be getting from us 10 metres of the 0.6 in the gold colour copper wire and 10 metres of the 0.4 in the gold colour copper wire, and then you're getting 10 metres of the 1 mil twisted blue and ice blue wire, which gives you a thickness of the equivalent of 2 millimetres. Now the beauty of this is it's all been twisted by machine, so it's got absolute consistency of twist. If I can just take this off the reel a bit for you. It's quite
I've got one there.
Oh, you've got one open there.
I've got one open, yeah.
Thank you, Is this what you've got left?
That's what I've got left,
Oh
yes.
my word. So look at that consistency of the twist, beautiful. Sammi has made the most sensational necklace and pendant using this, and still got loads. Just so you know, if you were to buy it all individually, the price you're going to get it, well, I'll explain it to you in just a moment. It's flying out. Now you're also going to be getting all of your threading materials, so 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres clear elastic and 80 metres of monofilament, and then you're going to get the gold colour beading thread because you get gold colour findings, and these findings are stunning. 45 head pins, 15 of which are featherweight and they are approximately 6 centimetres. Then you're going to get approximately 5.5 centimetres of 15 of the triangular headed head pins, 15 of the ball head pins as well. These phenomenally large shepherd hooks, which are just stunningly gorgeous. I love the earrings that you've made with those, Sammi. A metre of the chain, you've got the toggle clasps in there, flower spacer beads, crimp bead covers are the shepherd hooks. And you've got the gorgeous little flower toggle, a flower connector as well, and your ribbon cords and extender chains. So, in terms of the jewellery that Sammi's made, let's have a good gander through. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful necklace here, incorporating the chain and using all of the gemstones in question. So aquamarine, blue opal, look at those. Isn't that stunning? Sammi, that's beautiful.
Well, I think it's important when you have such beautiful stones to let them speak for themselves. I didn't want to detract. I made it like framed it because everything is, it's all about the stones in a kit like this, isn't it?
It is. It is. That is an amazing design. I love the fact that you've got the movement in that as well. That's incredibly elegant. I think what we were talking about before we went live this morning as well, I think Sammi's jewellery is absolutely beautiful and incredibly wearable.
Thank you.
I think all of it, you know, it's lovely to see out there designs and piece you'd see on the catwalk, etc. But you would wear all of these. And also, if you are wanting to be inspired of jewellery to make for a craft fair, jewellery that will sell, copy Sammi's designs. And Sammi, as a guest designer, gives her designs to you. Copy these designs because the colours as well. Aquamarine is one of the most requested gemstones in the UK. This is the most amazing look. Now, if you have a look, you actually put this on like so, and then it can link in like that if you want it to link. Isn't that gorgeous? Just with a really simple white caftan style top or something, it'd be amazing. And then another piece here, when you see the price come up on screen, ignore it, we're going to go lower, okay? Then you've got 2 gorgeous pairs of earrings as well, and you've got lots left over.
I have. I mean, I used every single one of the solar quartz, but I still got lots of the blue opal and the aquamarine, and lots of wire. I've got the whole reel of 0.6 left, and I've got loads of the 0.4.
So you've not even used
I haven't
any
touched
of
the 0.6.
Wow. So this is huge value for money, a really beautiful collection. Now it would be £49.10. If you were to have a look on our website and buy everything individually, it'd be £49.10. So this is obviously, you know, you've got natural, genuine blue opal in there, and the aquamarine and the solar quartz as well. That's where we were going to go. Can you just confirm if that opal had any treatment? Sorry, that's been dyed, hasn't it? No, it is completely natural. Oh my goodness! Wow. The fact that we're about to take this even lower, and that is natural opal. I just had to check that because when I knew we were going even lower, this is not implying a worth or a value at all. Phenomenal, £24.55, so it's exactly bang on half price than if you were to buy it all individually off our own website. We are constantly beating our own prices at full price. Try and price compare anywhere else. You're just not going to find this kit at that price, and it's the quality of the gemstones. And it's not just the fact that you've got the quality of gemstones, but with this kit you've also got huge amounts of inspiration. Sammi, I love your jewellery. I think it's stunning. That is just strikingly amazing. And they will all be photographed, put up onto our website, so when you get your kit home, you can just put the code in and the images will come up. So what technique are we going to learn?
We're just going to learn how to make the frame to go around that.
Really lovely.
It isn't, don't be frightened by it, because the beautiful thing about the twisted wire is it holds a lovely shape. It's really easy to hold a good shape with it.
Fab, okay. So for those people who are quite intimidated perhaps by wire, twisted wire is your friend.
It can be. I mean, also if you're like me and you might have limited energy, maybe because I'm not very well, so I don't always have the energy to twist or the physical strength to twist the wire myself using the twister tool. So I have a lot of twisted wire because I'll frame it in between 2 thicker straight wires, and then you have this beautiful automatic, fabulously classy look with very little effort. When you frame it, it's amazing how it.
So it does a lot of the work for you.
It saves me so much time and effort, and you know, pain really. I think if we're being honest. So it's really it's very useful for that kind of thing. So I like to have a lot of different colours of it, just not lying about because my husband will tell me off. But yeah, all put away neatly.
Put away neatly in her very neat beadery area workshop. Not at all in chaos.
No. So we're going to start, we're just going to cut a piece of wire off, and the length of your wire is going to depend on the size of the focal you're going to use. So if I move this out of the way as well, so we're going to put that there, and what you want to do is just kind of make a shape like this, and you can see how springy it is. So we're just going to lift it up a little bit, keep pulling it until you've got the kind of oval you want, manipulate it a little bit. And if you think that's where you want it to be, then just take your thumb, and you see where it's crossing over. We're just going to, with your thumb, bend it back out there. And at the same point on the other side, we're going to bend it back out there, and you already have the little frame. And because it's so malleable, you just make sure it's going to sit flat, just keep bending and pushing and stuff, and then it will just sit still like that. And then you just stop wrapping around to keep it
Wow, that's
well,
really
secured.
simple.
It is really simple. I mean, for the end bit here, we'll start wrapping in a moment, but the end bit here, we'll just, sorry, Chloe.
Chloe's on one side of the studio, and I think she might have just been wired.
So yes, we'll cut that a little bit shorter, and I'll bend those in when I finish wrapping. And the reason to do that is because otherwise you're going to make a bit more of an obstacle for your wire. So I'll cut a little bit of wire off, and you anchor it, wrapping around 3 times, like this. You don't have to do the was it the fishtail weave, whatever it is, herringbone weave, under and over. I always call it the hourglass weave. If you're not particularly au fait with wrapping or happy to wrap, then you can we'll do it a simpler way, which is literally wind them both together like this. So you don't have to worry about going under and over and under and over and under and over like I did on that other one. I'll do it a little bit at the bottom. If you think it's coming slightly out of shape, don't be frightened, just bend it back. It's wire, and it likes to hold its shape really well. But you can see, even by just going round and round and round and round and round, you've got that beautiful gold accent against the blue. And this whole kit makes me think of seas and things like that. So I'm going to keep going for a little bit. If you want to do the under and over weave, this is what you will do now. So you'll wind it round once, and then you'll pull it back through, and then push it up neatly, and then round once again, and pull it back through.
I think one thing I really pick up from you is that you're pulling that wire very tight.
I do pull it very tight, and I push it up very tight, but not everybody has the strength in your hands. So if you didn't feel confident in doing that, and you're not happy with doing an under and over weave, what you can do is this, which we'll do now, which is to quickly wind it down, just wrap one side down like this. So I'll show you the alternative, because you all know how to do an under and over weave, because I've just shown you that.
Yeah.
We'll wind it down a little bit, and then we're going to use that length of thread, I always call it thread, and you'll slip whatever beads on you want to make sure, work out how big a gap you've got. I'm probably only going to get one each side, so I'll slip one bead on, and you can play about at home. Obviously you're going to have a little bit more time to do that to come behind the back. So slip one bead on, slip your quartz on. She says this is where it all goes pear-shaped. Let that slip all the way down, get it in place, and you can see that's fitting quite snugly there actually. Those aquamarine are beautiful, aren't they? And then we'll slip the other one down. So if you didn't want to do the under and over weave at this point, we'll just do the same round and round and round all the way back up to the top. And you've just made a really, I'll wind the ends in, but you will have just made a really easy pendant very, very, very quickly, just by using the beautiful framing of the twisted wire. It's lovely for adding a little bit of drama to your designs quite neatly.
And really simply with that twisted wire as well, it's completely free in this collection.
It is. So we'll pretend you've wound all the way up there, and I will now just twist the ends in to make like the little heart. And what you make sure you do, by eye, you've got them the same level, so they're about the same length. Just grab one end and just twist around like this. If you think the ends are a bit sharp, you can get a little file, or if you've got the Dremel, use your Dremel, like that. But you can see you can make a little heart, you can make anything. But the thing I love about the twisted wire is it does hold a shape so beautifully well. So when you've got your initial bit, you can just take the time to then move it about by hand a bit, make sure, and there you go. And it does hold a shape beautifully. And you're done there.
Lovely.
If that one's a little bit longer, so you just trim it off. Just try not to ping anybody with it. It was myself. I got myself in the hair.
Did you? So really, maybe you could do the whole helmet?
I probably could, but then, you know, I
Have you seen those
quite
bike
messy.
helmets that you don't wear? Have you seen them?
No.
Oh my
Bike
goodness.
helmets that you don't wear?
Yeah, it's like a scarf
Uh-huh.
that yeah, it's being developed. Have you seen it, Mike?
No.
It's to allow you to cycle with the wind still in your hair. So it's like this big neck brace scarf that you put on, and the technology in it means that when you fall to a certain gradient, it goes poof, and it's like this polystyrene thing comes up around you and protects your head.
It's like a head airbag.
Shall I get that piece of wire for you?
Thank you. It's stuck in my hair.
Lovely, gorgeous.
Oh.
Right, got a few of those left now at $24.55, exactly half price than if you were to buy everything individually off our website. Our website is incredibly competitive anyway, and I can confirm once again that is natural solar quartz, natural aquamarine, natural opal.
I can't believe that.
Amazing, I know.
You'd pay that for a strand of natural
The
opal.
Yeah, exactly. So have a look around elsewhere, buy with absolute confidence, and you've got your first day money back guarantee. Right, before we move over to our wall of fame, I want to bring this to you. Now, it'll go really, really, really quickly because we haven't got a huge amount, but it is amazing. We're about to bring to you 0.5. Oh. Is it 0.5?
Oh, half a metre.
Why is it saying 0.8?
So 0.5 metres, so half a metre.
Thank you, Sammi. 0.5 metres length. I read that as millimetre. I haven't got my specs on, you see. 0.5 metres, so half a metre of 0.8 fine silver. Oh my word! Oh my word! Precious, precious. Now this is just beautiful. This is fine silver. This is stunning. 0.8, so one of our most requested gauges, particularly if you're wanting to make your own shepherd hooks as well. How would you use this immediately? Sammi, as you see it, what are you thinking?
Well, what I'm thinking is if you do precious metal clay, that's fine silver, so you can use that alongside your PMC to easily help make bails and make little prong sets and things like that.
Yeah.
It is perfect for that. Because it's fine silver, it is a lot softer, so you have to be careful because it doesn't hold as much of a shape because it's 99.9% pure. So if you are to use it... So
opposed to your 925 that you are used to seeing, this is a finer quality of silver.
It's the finest quality of silver. You don't get any finer quality than that. So yeah, I would definitely use it alongside PMC. If you're going to use it for anything else, then you will have to work hard on it because it is so beautifully soft. I use it for wrapping all the time because I love the flow you get from fine silver. But yeah, in that gauge, it was definitely well worth it for the PMC. And I've just got a kiln, so I'm not at home.
I think we're going to sell out as well.
I'm not surprised.
Remember, here at Jewellery Maker, our prices are so competitive. That's why people come back time and time and time again. And we are now, there's no other channel like us on TV. Go for it. And the thing is, it's not just like about buying stuff, is it? Just have a giggle, we're just a group of mates really, just like making jewellery and just getting some bargains along the way. So this is half a metre of the finest quality silver that you can purchase. Yeah, now it's 0.8. It's so incredibly malleable, so if you do have dexterity problems as well, it's going to be an absolute joy to work with.
It really is. It is my favourite wire, my favourite material to work with because it is so lovely and soft and just amazing. It really is amazing.
Like liquid.
Yep.
That keeps its shape, if that makes any sense.
I mean, you can use it. You can wrap that with fine silver, thinner wire as well to make a pendant because you'll need the added strength of extra wires in order. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So you'd have 2 or 3 lengths of the fine silver to make the pendant because then that's going to allow it to keep its structure.
But if you did want to literally just have the one and work hard on it, that's where you can literally take a hammer and hammer it.
Yeah.
It's not silver plated, so you're not going to take the silver off.
No.
This is fine silver, so you could, if you've never hammered anything before in your life, you could go into your, I'd go into my dad's shed because he's got every type of hammer going.
I've got them.
So, you know, if you've got a jewellery hammer, brilliant, but it's not plated, so you're not going to take the colour away. You could go and get one of my dad's hammers out of his shed and whack it and work hard on it. It's amazing. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful quality. It's the finest quality of silver that you can get. 0.8. If you want to make your own rings, this is an absolute dream. Are you ready? Because it's only £7.95 for half a metre.
That's good.
That is, I think, because I've been in Cornwall this week, I don't know if I've mentioned that, because it's a place where I've been going since I was about 6 years old, and I remember I used to have pocket money, and so £5 for a whole week get you loads, including a couple of 925 sterling silver rings. 925 sterling silver. This is fine silver. Those same rings now, you're looking at about £20. Just imagine just doing a couple of loops of these and then work hardening it, and then you've got a fine silver ring, maybe a little bead on. Beautiful. £7.95. This will be a sellout. Hello, Marianne, you're in Cornwall. I'm so jealous. Free phone number for you, everyone, and of course only one post and packaging price. £7.95. You can use your Visa, you can use your MasterCard, and of course you can use your PayPal accounts as well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are having a really, really busy show today. Thank you, Sammi, so much for showing us that fabulous technique, that pendant. But right now we're going to go and have a little sneaky peek at the pick of the week and also do the Wall of Fame. So, I have got wedges on, can I just say that? Yeah. Let me have a little moment to show you the pick of the week here that we're going to be doing later. Just so that you're going to get saving is the understatement of the century. It's going to be amazing. So you'll be getting a clay roller. We're really focusing in on polymer clay with this collection, which is great because we've actually got Debbie with us today. She's running a workshop, doing a series of 3 days of workshop. She looks really well, by the way, everyone. So I know lots of people are concerned about her. She looks really, really well, and she's going, clay roller machines, going with a vengeance in the workshop room. So you'll get a clay roller, the bead baking rack, the essential tools, your starter kits as well, your cutters, the tube roller, the extruder, lots of clays, mica powders, gleam, molds, and you've got the tube roller as well, and then 4 lots of the DVDs that Debbie's put together for as well. So that will be coming up for you a little bit later, but right now let's crack on with the Wall of Fame. So the first one is number 334, a very elegant choker here, and this is from Naomi in Sunderland. Hello, lovely. Hi, look, JM, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a choker I made using fluorite and quartz. Simple but effective, as I've lost my mojo. Hope you like it, from Naomi Hutchinson. Naomi, if that's you losing your mojo, the rest of us are in trouble.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I don't see any mojo lost there.
I don't either. Naomi, have a word with yourself. 334. That's lovely, hun. Well done.
I've got number 333. It's just beautiful. And this is from Sinead Brander. And it says, hi to everyone at Jewellery Maker. Please find attached my latest Viking knit necklace with netted cab. The copper wire is from JM and the Jasper cab nuggets are from my stash. Fingers crossed for a win, and good luck to everyone that enters. Sinead from Ayrshire.
Sinead, that is stunning.
Just beautiful, isn't it?
So
Absolutely.
neat.
I know.
So neat. Gorgeous. Talking about neatness as well, 332, wow. This is from somebody else in Sunderland. Hello, Gail. Hi all at JM. Here's find attached my first ever attempt at wire mesh. I copied it from your DVD and found it very well explained and easy to follow. All the mesh is from Jewellery Maker, from Gail in Sunderland. Gail, you're 332, and that's gorgeous. First attempt, may it be your first of many. I'll take that one from you, lovely.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow!
Look at this. I have to hold it up this way so you can see it quickly.
Amazing.
Oh, and it's number 331, and look at that fabulous necklace. It's from Lachlan McLean, and here is my entry into the Wall of Fame. This bib style necklace is made from all items from JM. Best wish to all the woffers. Look at it. It's just beautiful. All those trees of life in there.
Amazing. I've never seen one in a pendant like that before.
No. Two.
Really fab.
Great.
Fab. 331. Good luck. And then the final one, so to each other.
No. Oh, look.
Well, I don't even know if I can read this out. It's ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. These are ridiculous. They're amazing. Oh my word. This is from Jessica Lynn, age 15.
What? Wow.
Oh, okay, got you. Hi JM, my mum Samantha made these and asked me to send this email because she's a bit of a technophobe. But Jessica, I'm exactly the same. Tell your mum she's not alone. These beautiful earrings are inspired by the wonderful Rachel Norris and are featured on her Artisan earrings DVD. We've got that DVD in today's show. As Aztec earrings. They were made with the 1mm and the 0.4 antique bronze wire and beads from her stash. Everything is from JM though, of course. Both me and my sister Alice, age 8, are so very proud of her. Good luck to everyone in the draw, but hoping for a win. She'll have to split it with me though. And that's for sent in from Jessica and her sister Alice, and that's on behalf of her mum Samantha. Samantha, you are so talented. Now if you want to be inspired to do designs just like this, the Artisan DVD that Rachel Norris put together for earrings is available again in today's show, and we'll be doing it a little bit later. Also later will be my pick for today. My presenter's pick at 12 o'clock are the most, they're just ridiculously amazing to know that that is a natural gemstone out of the earth. It's stunning. They will be a considered purchase. It's a gemstone strand of distinction coming up later. But if you are new to us, and we have got lots of new people joining us for the first time today, we're going to give you a little insight here on how to buy.
The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
We all know having the right tools for the job is important, so we here at Jewellery Maker have designed a toolkit which includes all your essential pliers for jewellery making, including round nose and flat nose pliers, wire cutters, as well as a bead reamer, snips and tweezers. You've got everything you need for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
If you're new to Jewellery Maker, simply contact our call centre and we'll send you a tutorial DVD and Get Started booklet, all free of charge.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Did you know that the Jewellery Maker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
And a very good morning to you. If you've just joined us this morning, you're joining at a fantastic time because we're about to do our first section of many coming up throughout. Well, not many. We've got 4 sections coming up in the show. We have got a relatively new part of jewellery making at Jewellery Maker, and this is setting your own gemstones. So if I can give you a bit of an insight, in this one here, we're going to do 3 gemstones, but then later in the show, we're going to be bringing things like these. They're 925 sterling silver. They go under £10. They're 925 sterling silver. And things like this probably really annoy people like Sammi. Yeah. Because for the materials and for a silversmith, you know, we are beating prices than making it from scratch. So
yeah, really for a simple ring like that, I have to charge £40 because of my time. And I know what kind of price they go for here, so I'm like...
It's made a lot of people start thinking about, well, they just get them from us. They are amazing. They're 925 sterling silver. So we'll be doing some ring shanks in just a moment. We've also got a beautiful pendant piece, which to prong set pendants. But first off, these gemstones now, they are 8mm in diameter, and they are faceted rounds, and they will be the ring shank I've just shown to you. We have got 3 different sizes available, and that's there. We're going to do those in a moment. So the gemstones, oh my word, you have got the most phenomenal amethyst, oh gosh, citrine and topaz. They're amazing. I've left my tweezers over there, haven't I? How much? For all 3, right, jump on the phone line. Thank you very much, darling. Perhaps you've seen our sister channel, Gem Collector, as well. We are just doing the most amazing prices that are completely in keeping. I need to give that one a little clean. What we actually do here as a company is we're able to go directly to the source. So for gemstones, we'll go absolutely directly to the mines as often as we possibly can, and then they're all cut in-house, so it keeps the cost really, really low down. If you did see the Gems TV documentary that went out on ITV on Tuesday at 9 o'clock last week, that was really driven home the fact that people call them basement prices for high-end gemstones. Well, you know what? There's no nicer way of putting it, probably. It is what it is. We are absolute rock-bottom prices for really premium quality. So with these, you're going to get exactly what you see here. So they're approximately 8mm in diameter. We say approximate because they are cut by hand, so they might be stretch it out. We haven't got any of the gemstone toolkits, the gemstone setting toolkits in stock at the moment. We've got people asking. We don't, I'm afraid, but what I would recommend is get these collections today, and then you're ready for when those tools do come back in stock, and they are due back in. So this basically is a top-up selection for those people who have bought from us previously. If you do set gemstones at home, they are ideal for you to have. In terms of quality, they are the finest examples that we've had of these gemstones. So let me show this one to you, for example. I'll show you all of them. Look at it. Seriously, could you be more in love? Oh, hello. Remember, it's the gemstone of Valentine amethyst as well, so that's beautiful. Now, also, November's birthstone, citrine. Have a look at this. Oh, she says. Okay, I've got these will be a sellout. They'll be a sellout. So if you're wanting them, get them now. I can't get into the tub. Yes, I can. Use your tweezers from your toolkit. It's the best way to get in. Oh my word! You have my heart. Oh, let me show you. I'll show you this one like this, and then I'll pick it up. Look at the facets on this. Oh, with your clarity, look at that. Oh, is that not rival to a cognac diamond?
That's beautiful.
Isn't it? Oh. I love this gemstone collection that we have and this new type of jewellery making that we're able to do here, because, okay, I know that when you do beaded necklaces, I get it, it's real jewellery, but almost it makes me feel like I've got credibility that I'm actually real jeweller when you're setting gemstones. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you are a real jeweller anyway. I think people often think that they're not, but you are. If you're doing this, then you are.
Yeah.
But to work with gems like that, then that just takes it up again. And it also gives.
That's it. Absolutely is. And I know that it's real jewellery. Do you know what I mean? I've made jewellery for years, but it wasn't until, I think it's a sense of achievement.
Yes.
I think that's what it is. I've been making jewellery since I was about 11, 12 years old, but when you do jewellery making like this, it just gives you, a real sense of pride. So there's the citrine there. Now I've got my lazy Susan. Chloe, could I get another pair of tweezers, please? Because these are slightly out of shape. Thanks, Doll. Do you know what? They've almost all gone. Right, excuse any fingerprints. Yours will come without my fingerprints. Ready?
No.
I know, for all 3. I'd get these valued on the merit of just being gemstones.
Yeah.
You don't have to set these at all. Look at this topaz. What's that, £6 a gemstone? It's phenomenal, look at those. And I think that deep, rich fuchsia is exquisite.
Alison, if you're watching, can you grab me some, please?
Alison Terry?
Alison Terry,
Alison
if you're
is
still watching,
because she's already bought some
can you
pliers
grab
this
me
morning.
some, please?
Alice, do you want one of this
One
set?
of that set,
One of
yeah.
this set for Sammi, please. Alison, if you're watching, can you please get this? Let's see. I'll just pop this on the laser Susan. She's so lazy. Oh my word. Okay, so first off, just bear with me a second. Okay, I was just confirming some details for you because I've got 3 different sizes of the ring shanks coming up now. Okay, so these ring shanks I'm about to do hold an 8mm round gemstone, which you've got here. Now, Sammi, if you don't have the gemstone setting tools, would you say hold fire for them, or is there anything that you can do in the meantime?
I would wait till you can use the proper tools. You do need to use a prong setting tool really with them.
Okay.
I think it's possible to do it without, but no, there's a reason there are specific tools for prong setting.
Sure.
And you don't want to risk sort of slipping and damaging the stone, which would be a nightmare, wouldn't it?
It would, because then you'd end up with just the ring shank. So here we go. Right then, 925 sterling silver. Remember, I was looking at 925 sterling silver plain bands with not a lot going on, and they were starting at about £18 plus.
Yeah.
I'm so annoyed. Why didn't I bulk buy when I was like 5? Do you ever go? Right, so this is a size 5, okay? So it fits an 8mm in there. That's a size 5. Which I think we're just going to get the relevant letters for you here, because it's quite Americanized to work in terms of numbers. So letters. I'm pretty sure. I think it's about a JK. JK. So size JK on that. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. They're going really, really quickly. I haven't got any more of the 8mm rounds. Okay, haven't got any more of the 8mm round gemstones. Have those sold out now? We've just got a few of those left. I'm just going to put one inside. Which one shall I put in? I'm going to put the topaz in, I think.
That's my favourite.
I love them. The colour of this is awesome. Oh, how ridiculous that you could make that for less than £15. Sorry, Sammi.
Yeah, thanks.
Obviously, it's not fully set in there because you then need to put the prongs around it, but look at that.
And it's so easy to do as well.
Yes.
It's really just a case of pushing the prongs over. It's not a difficult thing to do. So to achieve an absolutely high-end look so simply, so inexpensively, it's just quite make me cry, really.
The reason being is because Sammi is a silversmith.
Yes.
As well, that is why. We're going to have to bring the price in really, really quickly, and we'll move on to the next size. Okay, so for the size 5, which is a JK, we're looking at just £7.95. Okay, £7.95. I'll show you the shank all the way around. All the sizes are exactly the same design, obviously just slightly larger. £6 for the gemstone, £7.95 for the ring.
No.
£14 to make a genuine gemstone 925 sterling silver ring. And how much are you selling yours for, Sammi?
Well, they start at 40, but if I had a topaz of that quality in there, I'd be wanting to sell it for closer to 60. but that's because I've made it all myself.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't recommend you sold it for anywhere close to £15 with a topaz in it. If you, I mean, obviously as a gift it's absolutely amazing, but if you're going to sell it, I would do at least double, because they're not going to believe that's a real topaz. They're going to think
That's
it's
the thing.
a lab created thing. They're not
Yeah.
going to think it's an actual
Yeah.
natural topaz.
So that's 925 sterling silver and a genuine gemstone for $13.95. We're bonkers. Right, let's move on to the next size. So this is size 7, and this is the equivalent of size 7 N to O. Okay, size N to O. So here we go. I'm going to pop the amethyst in here, darlings. Shall I pop the amethyst in? Oh, like you do. Well done, Sylvia and Kathleen and Angela and Karen and Susan and Sean and Catherine and Marion and Susan and Shirley and Mary and Jean and Pauline and Wendy and Lynn and Rosie and Josie and Valerie and Becky and Beverly and oh my goodness, right, we've got a lot. This, just so you know, if you are making to sell, a size 7 is the most popular size in the UK. It's the average ring size is a size N in the UK, and this is size NO. Okay, so if you're wanting it, and also if you're thinking somebody might be a slightly larger or smaller size, you can get these changed in size very, very, very easily. You can easily change the size of it should you need to. But if you're going to buy, always buy bigger, because it's easier to make them smaller. With that setting, it's not going to affect the prongs at all, so you'll be fine to adjust that. The only time you really need to worry about it is if there's anything channel set, but when you're looking at prong set like that, that will be so easy. It's a change in size. Right, we've got just a few of these remaining now, so see, I mean, you're getting more silver there and it's still only $7.95. We've only got 50 of them left. They're all going to sell out because we've got loads of you on the website. Good morning, how are you? Do you know what I'm most excited about as well at the moment?
What?
I'm going to be doing another craft fair.
Oh, when are you doing one?
Start of November.
Oh.
I'm really excited about selling this style of jewellery. I've never done it before.
No, it's amazing. And when you have it there and they go, did you make it yourself? And you can go, yes, I did. And it already is hallmarked for you, which is, you know,
of course.
That's important as well. So that's great.
Shall we go to the last one of this particular one? So this is a size 9, so remember it's easier to downsize as well. So if you're umming and ahhing, also I do think this, so this is a size 9, which is a size RS. Also the most common size to wear as a pendant, because take a look at this. Now obviously I know that looks like it doesn't quite sit in there. That's because I haven't done it with tools.
I've just had an absolute you could take all the shanks with you if you're doing a fair. Why don't you take all the shanks with you and the stones, and you can offer their size of ring with their size of stone, and you can do it on the spot.
Because it like takes probably, when I set one, when I got really confident at it, I think it was about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, well you don't have to make it that simple for them. You can say, right, if you'd like to choose your stone, and we'll see if we've got a shank to fit, and then if you want to come back in 20 minutes, I'll have it done for you. And they'll be thinking that's quick at 20 minutes. Then you can take your time.
But you know, yeah.
And they can look around everything else, and then they'll come back.
Yeah,
but
they can peruse the rest of your stall and then spend more. You're really excited about it. I did my first ones last year after not doing them for a while, and was it last year? 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Right. $7.95 once again, and the gemstones, we've still got a few of those remaining. $17.95 for the topaz and the amethyst, and the amethyst species, the amethysts. Now we have got some more loose gemstones coming up in a moment. That's the last of the 8mm for now. Beautiful, isn't it? $7.95. If you're uncertain about what to go for sizes larger. Okay, we're going to do 6mm faceted rounds now, and then I've got the right ring shanks. The pendant for these. Okay, the ring shanks at the front, they're for the ovals, aren't they? Okay, so the pendant I'm about to do, sorry, the gemstones I'm about to do are 6mm faceted rounds, and I've got a corresponding prong set pendant bail for you. Okay, so, thank you, darling. This is brand new. It's going to be appearing at the bottom of the screen in just a moment. Bulk buy on these. They're only £4.95. £4.95. It's at the bottom of your screen right now. YU NQ84. I would seriously bulk buy on those because your 6mm rounds as well are more readily available. What about 2 of those little earrings?
Beautiful.
Gorgeous idea. 0800 644 655. So £4.95. Did I say £4.50 before? I do apologise if I did. £4.95. Excuse me a sec. If I just put my specs on, I can read what I'm doing then. Okay, there we go. £4.95. I need them. I know. I'm in denial, but I need my specs. So £4.95, folks. Details at the bottom of your screen. YU NQ84. Right, let's have a look now at the genuine gemstones. Okay, so I'm just getting to this for a sec. Because they're genuine gemstones, they're just in very secure containers, and I have put on some hand cream. I would recommend that you don't put on hand cream before opening these boxes. If I just give you an overview like this, and then I'll put my filter mitts all over it. Okay, so in this collection you've got amethyst. Oh my word, that is one of the finest quality single chrome dioxides. You've got, so amethyst, chrome dioxide, white topaz, beryl, garnet, and fire opal. How stunning is that? So there's your fire opal, there's your beryl, and there's the garnet. Now these are 6mm rounds. 6mm faceted rounds. 0800 644 655. Just handed it over to Mike to undo it, and I am such an absolute plonker. It's still got the sticky tape attached to it. MCC I70. Just taking that tape off. Thanks, Mike. So you won't have the problems that we had. You just need to take the tape off. Right. Let's have a look at these then. So they're beautiful, 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 beautiful. So here is the, let's get this going. So there's the beryl. You're right, Beryl, darling. You okay, love? One of my nan's best friends is Beryl. Hi, Dink, if you're watching. How you doing? How are you, Dinkster? It's not very well at the moment, folks. So we're going to get these loaded up onto the Lazy Susan for you. Now the one I'm about to put on is the chrome dioxide. Wow! All the way from Russia. Wow, 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 wow. It's so hard to even find a chrome dioxide ring on the high street, I tell you. A fire opal is being loaded on next. Okay. I tried desperately hard not to do that then. I'm sorry if you see my fingerprints. Wow! Hang on, look at the fire on. Wow! Wow, 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 wow. Okay. The amethyst, beautiful hue of amethyst. Oh, that is stunning. Amethyst popped on there. The garnet is next. It's got a beautiful cognac-y tone to it. Really, really, really sought after. Beautiful. Oh, come on. Lovely. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright. Oh my word. Okay, I'll pop this onto the Lazy Susan as well. Right, these are obviously going to sell out. All of these gemstones coming your way. Oh my word, they're going to be selling out. £24.95 for all of them. Like £4.15 each. It's amazing. Congratulations to loads of you who are getting this. MCC 170 Visa and MasterCard. Of course, you can use your PayPal account as well. I've got lots of people who are buying more than one of these. Hello to all of you there. How are you? Christine and Catherine and Sheeta and Rhiannon and Joanne and George and Maureen and Patricia. And of course, it's not just jewellery makers who'll be buying these today. Let us know. Are you gemstone collectors? Tell you what, let's get... Let me just, excuse me, let me grab this one here. So this is, on the bottom of your screen, can you see you've got the pendant mount at the bottom of the screen? It's £4.95. Now, I haven't got the right tools to set this. The amazing thing about that as well is because the design of it, it lets the light in behind the gemstone, so you see even more of the sparkle. So what you then do is then just push the prongs over the top. Oh, how stunning are these? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. They'll both be a sellout. £4.95 on the pendant bail, and if you, obviously, I really would consider getting a few of those so you can make matching earrings as well. Now, just so you know, we're going to have a break from the gemstones and the shanks, and we'll come back to those very, very soon indeed. Before we do, we're going to do a few more amazing bargains. Where's that DVD? Now, this DVD is probably one of the most inspirational DVDs to date. Rachel Norris, how are you, darling? Are you well? Right. This is a phenomenal DVD. Rachel Norris is one of, I'm going to put a title on her here, one of the world's most aspirational wire workers. What do you think of that title?
Yeah, I think that's perfectly accurate, definitely.
She is, what that woman can't do with wire ain't worth knowing, I'll tell you. So Rachel is uber talented and incredibly concise and very clear with her explanations. When she approaches the DVD, and I did all of Rachel's first DVDs, so actually, so incredibly well prepared. Every stage is very easy to follow. Your sense of achievement when you've been working on one of Rachel's DVDs is huge. Now we've got a bit of a clip here to show you of the DVD, okay? So this is the Artisan Earrings DVD. And it's a really good DVD, but you have got Jenny on there, but don't worry about that. Sure. I love it. Look at those. Look at these. Just for the record, I love Jenny. Thank you. Now, you're obviously seeing just very tiny snippets, but look at them. Rachel will talk you through every single element of what you can see there. And of course we had the Wall of Fame entry in earlier that was inspired by this DVD. So there's 4 sections to this DVD, but the sections aren't usual. They are very in depth. They are packed, absolutely packed. So you've got, first off, you're going to learn how to make your own findings appropriate for these earrings because they're very different. Then Aztec earrings, Art Deco earrings, and the Aphrodite earrings. $4.95. An hour long. It's $4.95. Where else can you get an hours long tutorial with one of the world's most aspirational wire workers for $4.95? Now, if you've never done wire work before, this is so concise that you can start from scratch. Well done, you're flying in for this one. Well done, Pamela and Pauline, loads of anonymous people, and Cheryl and Elaine and Carol and Maura and Veronica and Maxine and Alvine and Patricia and Beverly, Margaret, Stella, Mandy, loads of you there. $4.95. It's the most phenomenal DVD. If you have not yet got your beady hands on this DVD, I urge you to get it today, because yes, we hope to bring back DVDs all the time. We hope to reproduce. It takes time. We might not be able to reproduce this before Christmas. So if you're thinking a great Christmas present for somebody as well, all it would take is some wire, appropriate tools, and a few beads, and the DVD. You'll be able to get somebody completely set up to make what's in here for less than £20, including the DVD. And if you've got wire kicking around at home, perfect. Or I'm going to do a wire offer for you now. So £4.95 on those. Amazing. That will be one of the best DVDs you've ever bought from us here at Jewellery Maker. Create it, wear it, and share it with Jewellery Maker on this DVD. So we're going to go straight on now to wire bundle. Why? We're going to do this price because Kim wants to. And Sammi, are you cold?
No, I'm not. I'm fine.
Are you cold? Mike's cold. Is it because I've been on the beach? I've got like goosebumps. I'm so cold.
I'm going to get my jumper in a minute.
You're going to get your jumper in a minute. Can someone go to the car for me? I've got a beach towel still in the back. I could just wrap myself up. Might be a bit sandy. I did that. I took blankets on the beach with me on holiday. Yeah, well, Charlie had a little sleep. We've got one of those UV tents. He had a little sleep when it was a bit overcast. He went to sleep in his UV tent, and I was snuggled up reading my book in a blanket. Oh, what a treat. I ate the most ridiculous amount of clotted cream, and I brought it back as well. Big tub of clotted cream.
I love clotted cream. I do.
I had it last night.
Cream tea.
Big cream tea. Right, this offer on wire, people are already flying in for it because you know our prices are so low. Anyway, so our wire, why should you buy our wire? Well, we have had endless reviews on our wire saying how malleable it is, the incredible quality of it. And, you know, I have dexterity issues. I think most people do when you get to a certain point in life. But with dexterity issues, to have a coated wire of 1 mil that is still malleable is a godsend. Because if not, I won't be able to make for as long as I am able to with these. So 100 metres, 100 metres in each colour, the most popular colours, the gold and the silver. Now they are 1 millimetre in thickness of each. So Sammi, why do you use a 1 mil?
I use it for making rings, I use it for framing pendants, I use it in all sorts of things really. Yeah, it's practically that, and my 0.8 are my most used wires. 1 mil more for the structural stuff, which I love.
It's holding the shape, but
yes.
Also I've got to say, I've really got into work hardening and hammering and texturing, and particularly with your with the hammers that we now have with the acrylic heads as well. It hammers really brilliantly, and I'm absolutely, totally and utterly obsessed with making rings. So you get, because you can make a ring that looks really, really fabulous using 1 mil wire, and it costs about, we worked out about 9p. Oh, hello.
I'm doing a ring with 1 mil wire right now.
A ring with 1 millimetre wire right now. Are we able to get a little bit of an insight into the design? You see,
well,
that is so much more spectacular than the ring
got big. These won't be here by the end of it, but yes.
Oh, will they not?
No,
I don't know. An interesting design feature.
It could
Sammi.
be. It probably in one of those art books. It would probably be the finished article.
Those,
yes. But yeah, I'm going to do something with those in a moment. But there we go. It's brilliant for
so that's using
work.
1 mil. Now you've got the opportunity, and I know that Rachel uses a lot of 1 mil as well. Now it looks like 1 mil has possibly been used on the Artisan earrings as well. So 1 mil is your staple essential. Would usually be so incredibly competitive here. We're less than £30 a reel here at Jewellery Maker, and the total price for both of these would usually be £55.90. Okay. Using the codes off your screen, £45 for both. WGGC61 for both of these. Now don't forget, your post and packaging isn't done on weight, thank goodness, because they're very weighty. It's one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day today. Now with this wire as well, you can embed it into your polymer clay, you can bake it, you can use it with your metal clays, you can, what was that, sorry? Price is going lower.
No.
It's going down to £20 a reel. 100 metres on each reel. Oh my word! Amazing! 0800 644 655. We have got the most fantastic reviews on our wires as well. Silver and gold wire. You try using different brands, you'll always come back to Jewellery Maker. Sammy's agreeing.
Yep. I love how malleable it is. You can achieve all sorts of things with Jewellery Maker wire that you can't achieve with other wires. And because you've got the e-coating as well, you've got the confidence that the coating will last that bit longer too.
Yeah, and that's a big thing. That's what I've really noticed when I'm hammering, when I'm work hardening as well. You have, because it's coated wire. Coated wire is coated wire. It's, you know, at some point it would start coming away when you're hammering it. But you have the amount I can hammer this. I can make a silver colour ring and hammer it and work harden it and know it's still going to look silver. That's what you want if you're making a silver ring, and likewise with the gold colour. So these are copper as the base, and then you've got the silver colour and the gold colour. 0800 644 655. Let's go to, now we're going to move on to these ones, which would look amazing with the raw copper as well, actually. 100 metres at the 1mm and 100 metres at the 0.8. TCG C78 is the code that you need in order to get the discount they're about to show to you. So Visa and MasterCard, you can use your PayPal account as well. Thank you for joining us today, folks. We're having a really amazing show with deals coming at you left, right and centre. Can I just, now I like, how do I, Wow. 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 Gorgeous. So they're coming up for you a little bit later. Right, so the two lots of wire that you've got here, I think that what's really fab is Kim's doing these amazing price slashes, and she's not doing it on some out there wire that only 6% of our audience would love. These are your staple essential colours, and antique bronze and copper colour obviously really come into their own in autumn, and that antique bronze would look lovely with your challenge.
It would. And the antique bronze is my favourite one of all the Jewellery Maker wires to work with.
Oh really? Why's that?
I don't know, it just feels so lovely. I don't know why, I'm a bit weird. I like when I make it with it. It feels really, really lovely, and when it's wrapped, it just looks beautiful.
I think it's a very forgiving wire, and I think it can look very organic as well. If you're going to start off with one colour, I perhaps would suggest the antique bronze. And antique bronze, again, sells very well for presents, I've found when I've done craft fairs as well, because I think if you don't know, don't you find most people prefer to wear yellow gold or silver or white gold? And if you don't know their preference, antique bronze or copper is a great way to go, because it works with both. People could wear a piece of antique bronze jewellery and still wear their staple essential gold necklace or silver necklace, depending.
Well, I love it with pinks and greens. It just brings out the colour of rose quartz, particularly, more than anything else. If you put rose quartz with silver, it looks great, but it kind of almost washes it out a little bit. But if you put rose quartz with bronze, it makes it blush. Really does.
Let's prove the point, shall we? Totally. Totally. Oh, it makes it blush.
It does.
Why did the sand blush? Because the seaweed.
Oh, very clever. I've heard that one before.
Did you just call me a geek? Rude. Right. 200 metres. I thought it was quite funny. £40 once again, so you're getting 0.8 on the copper and 1mm on the antique bronze. 0.8 on the copper. Go on, Kim, just go lower. Go on. Visa and MasterCard, and you can use your PayPal as well, £35 for the both. And these last you, and they go on and on and on. It's the most cost-effective way to buy our wire from us. I'm not discouraging you from buying the smaller reels, but honestly, the most cost-effective way is to buy them in the 100 meals.
If you're going to make a ring out of just the 1 mil and nothing else, you're going to use under a metre. You get over 100 rings. So if you made just a plain wire rose ring, which you take just under a metre with no stone whatsoever, and you sell them for £5, you know, there you go. Can you imagine what that, just work out that markup on that wire for yourself.
And that's using a metre.
That's using a metre, and most rings will take a lot less than that.
So I think the ones I've been making recently have probably been about half a metre.
Yeah.
If that.
But it's great for practicing.
But I have been doing really boring rings. Really boring.
It's also really good for practicing as well. It's really nice for practicing because you think, well, I've got all of this, and you're not worried about having to throw it. If you go down to that big craft shop where you pay like £5 for a metre of wire, you're really nervous about it, you know, doing it, because if you mess it up, you throw it away. But when you're practicing and you're using one of these wires, it doesn't matter so much. So you can be kinder to yourself.
You can indulge more. This kit is going to fly out quicker than a quick thing because you've got 4 genuine gemstone strands, 3 memory wire, threading materials, and a full findings pack, and we're going under £30.
Wow.
I know. So, right. Sammi, this is a gorgeous collection that you've made here. Again, I know you'll agree with me that this jewellery is completely... You can imagine yourself wearing it tomorrow. I would wear it, my mum would wear it, my nan would wear it. It's very feminine, beautiful, wearable jewellery, and you will be able to make every single piece that you can see here because you're going to get the kit, and it's going to be so affordable. Now, it's only £1 in packaging price for all of your purchases all day today, of course, so do take advantage of the fact that you can keep adding on to your order. And this is a kit that's got the wow factor. Now, it has got your absolute essential staple colours in here. You've got your black and your whites and your very delicate hue of the pinks as well, so you've got that monochrome feel. So, delicate rose quartz. Look at those clear quartz. I'm actually thinking you could even do a design similar to your first kit with using one of these and those either side rather than the solar quartz and the aquamarine. With the rose quartz and the clear quartz. Stunning. And then the black onyx is a staple, absolute must-have essential in there. Just bear with me a second, because your white quartzite are the puffy marquise, and they're 14 by 10, as are the rose quartz. And then the black onyx are graduated plain rondelles. They go from a 3x1 up to a 6x4, that's a 20 centimetre strand. And then the clear quartz graduated plain wheels are 4x1 up to a 7x2, and that's a 30 centimetre strand. So that's a really elegant look. I think they do stand out. They've got the wow factor, the black and the white, and then gorgeous adornments of the quartz and the quartzite. So those are your 4 genuine gemstone strands. Now you've got loads and loads and loads of free things in this kit, including a findings pack. Your findings pack has got 118 items in. It's the floral inspired spacer bead findings pack. These beads very much remind me of Tibetan style beads actually. And they are a silver plated copper. I love those. You're going to be getting 10 of those. Got all your crimp beads, crimp bead covers, toggle clasp spacers, 45 head pins, 3 different varieties, 15 of each. A metre of the chain, so we'll see the chain in action in just a moment. You're also going to be getting 50 metres of bead and thread, 6 metres clear and elastic, and 80 metres of monofilament. And then 3 different sizes of memory wire. Memory wire is a phenomenal wire because it remembers what it's done. It's got a good memory. It keeps its shape. And it means that you can do fabulous designs such as this. So let's have a look at your designs. I know I've done this before, but, memory wire ring. How simple is that? Done. On. Have you done this?
Yeah.
It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So the memory wire, you're going to be getting 10 reels of the necklace memory wire, and then 14 reels of the bracelet and the ring, okay? So let's see how Sammi has used this kit. First off, these earrings, shoulder duster danglers, darling, using that gorgeous chain, the shepherd hooks, very simple but so effective, and a collection of gemstones at the bottom. Now this is using the memory wire. It means that you also don't need a clasp on this. Shall I pop this on? Done. And it weighs about the same as a feather. That's lovely. That's so pretty. Don't have to worry about doing up a clasp or anything. So you must have tons of memory wire left.
Yeah, I've got loads and loads of it left. It's all
fab.
But yeah.
Gorgeous bracelet. If you were to buy it all individually, it'd be £36. Pardon? And 15 pence.
I do like the name of it because I did think little black dress when I saw it.
Yeah, definitely evening glamour, and at £21.95. Look how much more's been made. So I love these earrings. Loving these, having these. Got a bit of a cocktail hour in the show tomorrow. Actually, this could be quite cocktaily jewellery. Stunning. Beautiful necklace. We're going to take the price lower on the kit. You're not coming in quick enough, so Kim's going to take a hit on it. A really stunning little delicate ring there as well, using just 3 reels of the ring memory wire. Pair of earrings using the memory wire as well. Wow. £17.95 for the kit. Buy it is literally a giveaway, and if you are brand new to us here at Jewellery Maker, for £17.95, try us out. Your post and packaging is only £2.95 all day, and you can literally buy 20 of this kit, 40 of the lots of wire, 39 ring shanks. You could buy 400 citrines, whatever you decide to do, and it's only one post and packaging price. Gorgeous. And then that necklace at the side of it, stunning.
Oh, I love the clasp. I like to have the flower pendant with a flower clasp.
Yeah, cute, cute. So what technique are we going to learn?
We're just going to just learn how to make the ring earrings. Actually.
Oh, the earrings. Fab.
Yes, that's what Kim wanted to learn how to make. So I thought we would do that.
Yay!
So we're going to just start with, you've got to remember not to use your normal wire cutters, our memory wire. And I've forgotten my memory wire cutters, so I'm going to have to use it. Oh dear.
Now the reason that we suggest that is because the memory wire is going to blunt your pliers, because it's incredibly, incredibly hard wearing. So if you do use your normal wire cutters, what I've done, and if there's any advice from you, is I've used my knife sharpener and sharpened them up again.
Ah, did you? Now there's a good plan. I shall have to make sure I do that later.
Oh, just, yeah, because I've done it loads of times. And if you find that your cutters just get a little bit blunted, which they will after time, it's like when you use a knife. I've used my knife sharpener on it. I thought everybody did that.
No, that's a really good idea. I'm obviously just a bit thick.
Obviously, obviously I'm just very clever.
You are very clever. That's a good idea.
I don't think I've probably picked it up from somebody else. I can't take credit. No, I'm going to take full credit for it.
You might as well. Nobody will know.
Yeah, don't mind more. Just sharpen them up with a knife sharpener. Okay, so.
Well, actually, you start off with the whole lot because you might as well make the loop before you cut it.
Okay.
And I used the very end of my round nose pliers. Obviously, if you're using the 6-step beading pliers, you could use the smallest one, and that way you'll also keep the same size loop on both.
They've now sold out today, I'm afraid.
So, going to just see if we can get that. Just going to bend it, and it is a little bit stiff to bend because it is memory wire. But once you make a loop, and don't worry about squashing the rest of it in your hand like that because it will just ping back.
Because it's memory wire.
Because it's memory wire. So we're going to just make a little loop in the end and make sure you close that loop so it doesn't fall off. And if I hold that, you can see. And then we're going to, now we've made the loop, pull it apart a little bit, and then going to cut about ½ centimetre past that loop. And that's the whole thing done then, really. Just then slide the beads on. So this is the difficult bit now, is not shutting my finger in it. Now if we can do this with the normal, there we go. And you do exactly the same thing with the second one. and slide your bead on. Don't worry about having to pull it apart or whatever, because it will go back.
Because it's
Memory wire, and it's so good. I mean, you've got so much memory wire. You can do bracelets, you can do necklaces, you can do the whole thing, and it's so easy to achieve a quick look, very simply. And I would just stick the end onto your shepherd's hook, and we're done.
That's
And
it.
how quickly you can do that with a little pair, and these are the white quartz, right? But you do that, you could use the little rose quartz earrings, and they make a perfect little gift, don't they?
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Cost pennies to make.
Pennies to make.
So effective, and hoops are so in fashion.
They are. You put any kind of bead on the end of that, couldn't you? But there you go. And you have the
Done.
movement because it slip. It'll go.
Yeah,
on.
lovely. Really lovely. Sammi, thank you.
That was
so I'm going
it.
to scoot back over to my desk now. We've still got a few of these available. It's down at just
believe that.
$17.95. You can pay so much more for a plastic kit.
Just
I don't know if I've mentioned it, Sammi. I was on my holidays this week. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet.
you know.
But it was very interesting to see. There was a shop there that sells a lot of craft things, and they didn't have any genuine gemstones in there. And about $14.95 as a kit to make up a couple of stretchy bracelets.
Wow.
And that was plastic and elastic.
That's it. Yeah, I don't know how they can look themselves in the mirror and do that.
But you don't know what their suppliers are charging them. So as
No,
a
that's
business,
true. It is
you
a
know,
business.
it
They've
might
got
not be
to
their
make
fault
money.
at all. But you can see why we then supply directly to a lot of suppliers at the same prices that you're paying per item, because that's what we do. Right, we're going to do a huge trade offer. Are you ready? Are you steady? Because you always need findings. Without findings, you're not going to make as much jewellery. You'll be able to find ways of doing it. Find ways, find. Get it? We're doing findings. I'm embarrassing, aren't I? I'm a mum. Right. Just a few findings here, actually. Not too many, just 2,400. Yeah. Wow. 2,400. Yeah. And I always come back to one similar story, because in this collection here, could you do 21 times 495, please, Kim? 21 times 495, or 495 times 21. £103.95. Okay, thank you. Okay, Gemma Crow ran out of beads. Gemma Crow is one of our guest designers, and she went and bought 100 of these, and it cost her, for 100, £4.95. Okay? And on first thoughts, that's not too bad, is it?
No.
£4.95 for 100. But then you're going to get 2,100 of these. If she'd have bought 2,100 of these, if she'd have bought this box, if she'd have bought this many at that rate, it would cost £103 for that tub. That's when it starts to show it pays to bulk buy. So at the rate of 100 for £4.95, this tub would have cost £103 and 95 pence. Ridiculous, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah. Are you starting to think, oh, how much must I have spent over the years then? Because when you just buy the odd £4.95, you don't think of as much as you do £103. It's easier to get your head around spending £4.95 than it is £103, regardless of your financial situation. £4.95 for something, or £103? You wouldn't, would you? Or have you? Or are you? Stop it! Come on! Right. You're then going to get 3 meters of chain, and this is really beautiful chain. You're going to be getting, they're 3 by 2 millimeters, and you're going to get 3 1 meter lengths of those. Okay, lots of people on the phone line. 3 individual meters of the chain. Fab. If you want to make that one continual length, then you can easily do so, because you're going to get jump rings as well. And with your jump rings, you're going to be getting 200 jump rings. Now they are saw cut, so if you are wanting to do chainmail, these are perfect, because the average chainmail bracelet takes up 200 jump rings, and you're going to get 200. And you don't even see the joints in those, they're amazing. So 200 jump rings, 30 toggle clasps, these are beautiful. And I've asked, it's not strictly speaking a toggle clasp because you also, it is a toggle clasp, but you get a bonus jump ring in there as well, because people have said, how do you use that? You take the jump ring off and you get your 2 separate parts, okay? Take that jump ring off, you get your 2 separate parts of your toggle clasp, and then you turn them around, and that's how you use it. So you get 30 of those. You can bake these in the oven, so if you wanted to make cufflinks out of those and use the actual clasp part as a frame for polymer clay or something, that would be lovely. You're also going to be getting the shepherd hooks, and your shepherd hooks, you're going to get 60 of them. These are the really elegant looking silver colour, and they are 17 by 8 millimeters each. So those are your standard shepherd hooks, and you're going to get 60 of those. And then you're also going to be getting 8, yes it is 8, of the extender chains with the ribbon cord ends and the S-clasp. And the ribbon cord ends are really lovely actually. You can flatten them out and you can stamp into them as well. So you can actually take that apart. You get chain, jump rings, S-clasp, and then the ribbon cord ends. So you get a lot for your money here. Right, we've got loads of people getting them. So just to reiterate once again, with the delicate dinky beads alone, if you were to buy those at the rate of 100 for £4.95, that tub of beads alone would be £103.95. RC, AZ, 50. £25.95 for the lot, for all the beads, for all the chain, for all the jump rings, for all the toggle clasps, for all the earring wires, and for the extended chain and ribbon cord ends with the S-tab on. Excellent findings pack and will last me for ages. £25.95. Sammi, what do you think?
That's I can't really add anything to that. That is such good value.
Yeah,
Do you
trade
think
prices.
You'll pay £4 for a clasp anyway on its own in that big store. That's just mad, isn't it? Do you get, how many do you get clasps in there? Was it 30?
Toggle clasp, you get 30. Wow. 30.
30. That is going to last you a very long time.
It makes sense.
Brilliant.
It makes such financial sense.
That's amazing.
I tell you, if anybody out there wants to get me a Christmas present, thanks.
Gosh.
Trade below trade prices, amazing. You can see why people buy from us and then sell on an auction website.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
if you did want to buy this and keep all the findings for yourself, but sell all of those little balls on individually,
Yeah.
at the rate of £4.95 for 100, you'd be able to buy this finding pack 4 times over.
Well, even if you did 3 clasps for a £5.
Totally.
Not that I'm encouraging you to go and do that. Sorry, it's a business head. But yeah, 3 for a £5. That you'd think that's a good deal. Yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't be ripping anyone off. You'd be making money and you'd be getting everybody else out there a deal. I say, buy it. And on that note, let's go to the Wall of Fame. So, pardon? Say that again. Again, Kim, again. She's telling me what we're going to do this for. This here in front of me here is the pick of the week that's going to be coming up later on. It is a Skull Piclet bulk buy with a vengeance. Even if you've got all of the any of the elements that are already in this collection, you always need more. So it's going to be fab, and we'll come to that shortly. So first one now, however, for the Wall of Fame, really lovely, very wearable jewellery. Again, 335. This is lovely from Linda in Hull. Hello, lovely. Good, excuse me. Good morning all. I received my order yesterday and made a Shambhala style bracelet with a frosted green quartz and a green wax cord from JM. The frosted rondelles are quite deliciously delicate, so I made earrings and with findings from JM, and I put them with the white shell pearls for a bracelet, and the clasp is from my stash. While I had JM shell pearls out, I also made a ladder weave bracelet, added a few crystals from my stash. And hope these are good enough for the Wall of Fame. Good luck to everyone who's entering, and that's from Linda in Hull. Linda, gorgeous designs there, lovely. Well done to you. You are 335.
Look at this. It's divine. It's divine. I can't tell you how gorgeous this is. You'll see in a minute. Look at that. Oh, wow. So this is number 336, and just check this out. It is from Diane Thompson. Hi all at JM, here is my entry for this week's wall. I made this rosary chain with your silver plated wire, rose quartz, the chainmail with your silver jump rings and silver clasp. My daughter bought the pendant with my children's names on it. I hope you like it. I loved making it. Thanks for all the brilliant shows full of bargains and inspiration. Isn't it amazing?
Stunning.
Absolutely stunning.
Absolutely stunning. And you're in home for, how is the wrinkled stocking tea room?
Gorgeous.
Best tuna jacket potato.
Oh.
Yeah. Right.
Look.
Wendy in Nottinghamshire, this is gorgeous. Hi all at JM, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I used memory wire, gizmo coils, polymer clay and beads from my stash to create this design. Now I'm eagerly waiting for the display bus that I ordered from JM last night to give a more professional look to my photos. Good luck to all from Wendy in Nottingham. Wendy, that's lovely. 337. You could sell that for a fortune.
Yes.
Beautiful. Well done.
Look at this. I know, look at it. Oh, this is astounding. Look at this. This is from Susan Davis.
Susan.
This is number 339. And it says, hi everyone, here is this week's entry to the Wall of Fame. I've used white pearls, copper beads and garnet chips with copper wire to decorate the flowers and leaves made from polymer clay. Gosh, that is just so beautiful. The flowers are finished with jewellery glitter and the leaves have copper micro powder dusting. Love to you all from Sue Davis in Halesowen. It's just amazing, isn't it?
Stunning.
Absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely exquisite. Beautiful. Almost got a Christmassy element.
It has. All
Behind me.
festival, Christmas.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. 110 sleeps till Christmas. 338, which means even less sleeps than that for Chloe to have her baby, and after that, no sleep at all. You've only got a few weeks left.
Don't panic me.
Don't panic me. Don't panic me. That's amazing. Right, 338. Look at this beautiful Janet in Eastbourne, stunning. And how's the ice cream shop in Eastbourne? Hi gang, hi doll. Here's my entry to this week's Wall of Fame, a tree of life made from the memory wire frame with bronze wire and citrine chips. I can see one amethyst chip has sneaked in. It's for a friend of my mum who's just been bereaved and I thought she might need some sunshine. Thanks for the fun and frolics, you lot are balmy, but that's fine by me. John, I still don't know what you're talking about. Number 338, good luck to you there, darling. Gorgeous, well done. Now, also, coming up then, we've got a couple of things that I need you to do. Is that all right? Just while you grab yourself a cup of tea. First thing is, I want you to email, and here's the email address. It's thehub@jewellerymaker.com, and this is what we're going to be focusing in on tomorrow's show. We just got a little bit of quite frankly, a nosy what everyone's up to out there. And we'd like to know your favourite gauge of wire. Sorry, no, that's not tomorrow. We'd like to know your favourite type of metal to work with. And we want to see some pictures. Can you email some pictures in of where you're making your jewellery? So we want to see your crafty corner. Are you a neat freak like designer Mark Smith, or do you cause chaos and leave a mess all over the house? Send us your pictures of your workstation to thehub@jewellerymaker.com and they'll be shown on air tomorrow. And the other little request I've got for you, I don't actually need to explain. It's all going to be shown to you in just a moment, but we've been nominated for quite a lot. Well, quite a few awards. It's quite exciting. So take a look at this. We'll see you in a moment.
Thank you to all of our customers who voted for Jewellery Maker to be nominated at the Make and Sell Jewellery Awards. We've been nominated for 8 awards. Please continue to vote for us to win by going to the Make and Sell Jewellery Awards website and registering your vote. Voting closes on the 27th of November.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, Jewellery Maker are never far away.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you'll receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
This is just... me goosebumps are back. Look at these. It's just absolutely... Is anyone else with me on this? Can you text in if you agree with me? You look at this and you think, how on earth has that come out of the ground? Really now, come on, let's get a grip. How has that actually come out the ground? If you'd like to text in 60777, is anyone else with me in awe of this today? Make sure you start your message to JM Studio. If not, it will possibly go to the land of somewhere else, we don't know where. I love these. Let's give them a little kiss. Look, 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 look. I'm going to do these at probably in less than an hour, actually. Look at the wow factor of those. Really? Kim's just saying that obviously with the awful news of the passing of Joan Rivers recently, there's been so many images around at the moment, and she very overtly had a programme called, oh my word, the Style Awards. What did she, on E! Channel? Fashion Police, of course. And so was always looked amazing, immaculately dressed. And apparently there was a televised, it was broadcast, the audience with Joan Rivers on Saturday, and Kim's saying she could not take her eyes off the necklace, and apparently it was just literally like the spit of that strand without anything being done to it. So, rest in peace, Joan. What an amazing lady. Right, so moving on, where should we go to? More loose gemstones. Right, these are the ovals. Okay, so we've got the gemstones here. Should have set these up in the break, shouldn't I? Could I have the Ujima flip-flop doodly doodle thing again, please? And Mike, can you do your thing? Thanks, doll. I'm going to have my Ujima flip-flop. I've got all these hands, see? All these people helping me out. Thank you, Chloe. I'll have... Oh, I haven't taken the label off again. Mike's just going to work on that for me. So when it comes to you, you just have to take the sticker off around the side. So, yeah. 4 carats in this box. They are faceted ovals. Now in this collection, you can see you've got, starting in the top right hand corner, an amethyst, then an Ethiopian opal, then, oh my word, that's an emerald. Then the bottom left is a Ratnakiri blue zircon. In the centre of the bottom is a Rajasthan garnet, and then the bottom right is a Swiss blue topaz. They're all an approximate 7 by 5. Okay, Mike's just opening the box for me. Thanks, Mike. You're like He-Man, and I can be She-Ra. He-Man. I don't think he's that impressed with that idea.
Okay, so first off, let's be putting in here. Come on, Susan, get yourself all lazy. Can I show you it like this first? That's a Ratnakiri zircon. Oh my word. Are any of these treated? No. These are splendid, aren't they? So I've got the ring shanks that are appropriate for these coming up in a moment. And again, I've got them in the size 5, 7 and 9. Now, your Ratnakiri zircon, and then this is the Swiss blue topaz. We're just opening these up for you. We've got loads of you on the phone lines for these. Look at that, stunning fire. That's the Swiss blue topaz. Let me pop that on the Lazy Susan. I'm going to show you an emerald next. Okay, here's your emerald. Natural emeralds. Can you imagine if you get these collections and do people's birthstones in jewellery for Christmas? Stunning. Oh, I'll pop this one on the Lazy Susan. I'm going to show you the amethyst. Here's the amethyst. Then I'm going to show you the Ethiopian opal. And then the Rajasthan garnet. Okay, these are all going to be yours. So an amethyst, an Ethiopian opal, an emerald, Ratnakiri zircon, Rajasthan garnet, and a Swiss blue topaz. All of them, you'd be absolutely bonkers to miss out on this £21.95 for all 6. What? That works out at £3.65 for genuine gemstone. And they are exquisite. The fire coming off that opal, look at it. Oh my word, I'd pay that just for that opal.
I have paid that just for an opal. I do pay that for an opal to go into rings, yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
But remember, here at Jewellery Maker, we are one of the largest sources of genuine gemstones in the world. And that's why we can go directly to the sources. £21.95 ERC 127. Oh, now I feel like I'm back to work with a vengeance. I've just seen Jenny in the workshop room bouncing like a kangaroo. Right, we're going to do the ring shanks now. Okay, so first off is a size 5. Look at this. So these are for the ovals, okay? So this is the equivalent of a JK. The equivalent of a JK. And it's 925 sterling silver. They are flying out. The equivalent of a JK, so size 5, 925 sterling silver. So this is the perfect ring shank. Obviously, you then adjust the prongs accordingly. So you pop the gemstone in there and then pop the prongs over. Okay, we've got a lot of people buying 2s and 3s of these. Most people buying more than one. Hi Zena, how are you, darling? So free phone number 0800 644 655 WFN Q92695. It's a 925 sterling silver ring, chat. 695 for the ring. And what did it work out for the gemstone? 365. So less than £11 for 925 sterling silver.
Oh, so you can have an opal ring for less than £10.
For less than 11, yeah. An opal ring for less than £11, yeah. In 925 sterling silver.
But I
yeah.
charge £70 to £90 for an opal.
£70 to £90 for an
depending
opal
on the quality, the fire and the opal and everything. But yeah.
What's the matter?
What is going on here?
What do you mean, what is going on here?
Is Sammi, my guest, doing on your show?
What is your guest doing on my show? Since when was she your guest? I think you'll find out that Sammi worked with me first and she's been borrowed by you.
She lives next door to my mum. That makes her mine.
I do.
Are you actually serious?
She
Yeah.
actually does.
Sammi lives next door to your mum.
We didn't discover it till she came here first. It means she's mine. From Cheltenham. That happened.
I felt really brown until I saw you. Oh, she's not happy. She's got a Jenny face on. Oh, look at the foot.
Got my daughter's shoe on.
She's got her daughter's shoes on.
How do you explain this, Samantha? Why a bender Fletcher?
I just do what I'm told.
As do I, Jenny. Some of us do.
Slamming this door!
That's Jenny, everybody. She'll be with you for the designer inspiration show later. Jeremy, right, let's move on to the size 7 for you here. Okay, we don't have many of these at all. I'll just pop one in. I've got the Swiss Blue Topaz. It's Clotis. Swiss Blue Topaz, the first gemstone I ever bought myself, a Jewellery Maker. From Gems TV rather. Now the prong needs easing out before I can get that in there. I can sort of settle it in there. You can get an idea, but you just need to tease the prong out and then put it back in for the gemstone to fit in. It is exactly the perfect one for it. Look, that's going to be stunning with the prongs around it, isn't it?
Oh.
Isn't that just going to be stunning? Less than £11 to make that, because your ring shank is coming up here. It's the ring mount, and the size of it is a size 7, so it's the equivalent of an NO. Now this is the most average size in the UK for a ring. 0800 644 655. £6.95. £6.95. £6.95 for a full size 7 ring shank, and if you want the gemstones, they are available for you separately. So £6.95. Well done, Angie and Carolyn, Peter and Regita, Zena, Valerie, Catherine, Susan, Annabelle, Catherine, Fern, Diane and Karen. Loads of you there. It's £6.95 for 925 sterling silver ring. So that's in a size 7, the equivalent of an NO, and it fits 7 by 5mm oval in there, okay? And then the final one for today, but not the final collection of gemstones. I've got another collection of gems coming up for you imminently, and they're going to be coming up actually slightly later in the show. So take a look at this one. This is the size 9, again perfect for popping your oval gemstones in. 925 sterling silver in a size 9, SP and Q16. Are you ready? £6.95. Just for the silver. £6.95.
I know, it's mad. Because it does take quite a while to make something like that if you're making it by hand.
I bet it does.
So yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
the stones are so nice that all you want to do is to have a beautiful, simple design shape like that. Just so it says it's all about the stone. It's just gorgeous.
Simple, prongs ready for gemstone to be popped in there. Pop your prongs over, secure that in, and of course don't forget that is solid sterling silver. And it's hallmarked. Let me find the hallmark on there for you. It's just on the inside here. There you go. So you can offer a hallmarking and a certificate of authenticity as well with your gemstones. So we're going to be coming to our last collection of loose gemstones that fit that ring shank as well, coming up a little bit later in the show. Don't forget as well, we've got those amazing citrine on their way for you. We'll be doing those again a little bit later. Okay, which number, sorry? Okay, I've got a wire offer here for you. We've not got many at all, so we're going to do a little bit of Fast and Furious coming your way now. Bear with me a second. Okay. So 10 metres of the 0.6 in the pink colour, 10 metres of the 0.8 in the chartreuse. And then you've got 10 metres of the 0.4 and 10 metres of the 0.8 in the fuchsia, 10 metres of the 0.6 in the blue copper, 10 metres of 0.4 in turquoise, and 10 metres of the copper 1 mil. Now let me just reorganise these into gauge sizes. So these are your 0.4s. There's 0.6. So 2 in the 0.4. These two are 0.4. These two are 0.6. These two are 0.8. And this one is 1 mil. So there's 10 metres of each, giving you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 70 metres in total. But this is really, really low stock. So we're going to do a trade offer on this one. If you are staff watching right now, you might be interested in getting it because it is below staff cost. At $19.95, ZXGC17, giving you a fantastic saving by buying them all together. Now, if you are just starting out with wire and you want to just be playing around with different gauges, this is a great way to go. But also, if perhaps you are very established and you're looking just to perhaps inject different colour into your collections, then this would be fab as well. 0800 644 655 at $19.95 just to get the copper and the blue. Do you know what? Those two together would be lovely, wouldn't they? Twisted together.
Yeah, and the greens and the browns and things. But the greens and coppers look great too. You can do all sorts of autumnal and designs with it, and but you could also go really, really funky, going up for the season. Make yourself some amazing jewellery to go with any dress.
The price has just gone down to $14.95 for all of it. Yeah, well, it's like just over £2 a reel. Just over £2 a reel, folks. It's about £2.15, is it, a reel? Something like that. 0800 644 655. About £2.15 a reel. At $14.95 for all 70 metres of wire. Now I've got 20 of you with those in your baskets. You're not all going to be able to check out, I'm afraid, because we've got more people with those in the basket than we have now got stock available. If you are on the phone lines, press your option 1, and if you're thinking about calling in, do so now, because before those baskets get checked out at $14.95 for 70 metres, working out at about £2.15 a reel. That includes 10 metres of copper, 1 mil copper wire there as well. Okay, we're going to go on to... Okay, let's go to... Oh, Sammi!
No. What?
Yeah, you're totally about to spend. Okay, Alice and Tarry might have to be on standby again for you here, hun. Oh yes, the twisted wire. Come on. Oh. 4 lots of the twisted wire. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So you've got 10 metres of the 1 mil in the silver and the gold colour, 10 metres of the 1 mil in the gold colour, 10 metres of the 1mm in the magenta purple and 10 metres of the 1mm in the black and silver. So yes, 1mm, but obviously when you've got two lots of 1mm twisted together, it gives you the equivalent of 2mm. They're amazing. And as Sammi was saying earlier, it just gives you, it's easy to use.
Yes.
And it gives you so much design without having to do a great deal.
It really does. Anything like that is so useful, isn't it? Anything that is labour saving, when you, well, it's useful for everybody, but yeah, I find it amazingly useful.
Yeah, so if you do, you know, if you suffer with any illness and if you do have any dexterity issues, this saves you a lot of time. But like Sammi said, for everybody, it is labour saving. I think it's, you know, I think it's fair to say that most jewellery makers go through a phase of, well, I'm going to make it all from scratch. You know, this is I'm doing handmade jewellery, and that's absolutely fine. But there becomes a point as well, if you are making in mass, where it's a bit like, it's actually a lot labour intensive, less intensive, and it's more cost effective to buy it like this. And if you are making to sell, then that's business, isn't it?
That's important. That's important. Really does make a big difference. But it's still making it from scratch if you're using the twisted wire. It's like using another tool. It's like trying to do something by hand or having a tool to do it. Those are the different things, you know. So you, instead of doing it, twisting it together yourself, you've got it, you know you can do it, so you've just got it when somebody else has done it for you.
It's so much more cost effective, and you do get a more precise twist as well, and consistency of twist, and therefore a blend of colour if you're using the two different colours. So you've got silver and gold, you've got the plain gold, you've got the magenta and the purple, and you've got the black and the silver. So if you were to buy it all individually, it would come to £25.80, which is amazing. But here at Jewellery Maker, using the code JKGC39, it's £17.95 for the 4 lots. It's a no-brainer. Thank you for joining us today. Just pop that onto your order. You can use your Visa, you can use your MasterCard. Don't forget, you can use PayPal. You get a 30-day money-get-back guarantee with every single purchase that you make. And of course, it's only one postage and packaging price the whole day. Oh, we're going lower. We're going to £14.95. £14.95. Gone even lower, saving you even more money. £14.95. Stunning. And talking about stunning, get ready for the next kit. So we've got a really special strand in this next kit. The next kit, the final new kit in today's show, has got one of the world's most in-demand pink gemstones in the kit. It's a 5-strand kit containing Morganite. 5 strands, including a whole 38cm strand of Morganite. We ready? Should we go? Come on, let's go. Okay. We've got very limited stock, and the reason we've got limited stock, we could have made more of the kit if we didn't have the Morganite in it. We've been very much sort of governed by the quantity of Morganite that we don't have. So it's a 5-strand kit. I'm expecting this to be one of the quickest selling kits that we've had to date because of the colour, because of the gemstones that are in it, because of the shape and size of them, because of the carat weight, because of the free copper wire. 100 metres free of the copper wire in 0.25, 100 metres free of 0.25 antique bronze. All of your threading materials. 10 metres of 0.4 twisted, which gives you the equivalent of 0.8. All of your findings. 118 findings in total, giving you most gorgeous, look at these head pins. Look, 15 of those with a little star. 15 ball head pins and 15 featherweight head pins. A metre of chain. Look at your different toggles, 3 different toggle clasps on there. Extender chains, crimp bead covers, all your essential and the more decorative findings as well. So before even showing you the gemstones, got people flying in. There is genuine, natural Morganite in this kit. 100 metres of 0.25 copper wire. 100 metres of 0.25 antique bronze wire. 10 metres of the 0.4 twisted antique bronze and copper wire, giving you the equivalent of 0.8. 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres clear elastic, 80 metres of monofilament, and 118 findings. The price we will do, you would be hard pushed to find what's in front of me here for, in a very well-known craft shop. Okay? Now it's time to get serious, because you're genuine gemstones. We don't do plastics beads. We don't do fake glass beads that are, I'm not talking about glass beads that people handmade that are so beautiful. I'm talking about your plastic, your glass, your plain barrels, your plain rounds, your plain chips, which are just churned out by machine. I'm not talking about the handmade beautiful glass beads that are stunning. But these are real amethysts. We're on a completely different wavelength here. And they're genuine, natural amethysts. It's a 38 centimetre strand. These chips are measuring, bear with me a second. La 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 la, why can't I see? 12 by 5 up to 21 by 6. That's a 300 carat strand. Okay. I've also got some lapis lazuli just chilling out on the desk here, like you do, darlings. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Green Aventurine, 300 carats. So already we're at 910 carats. $220 carats of Amazonite. I love Amazonite. Yeah. I love it. Now almost half the stock has gone. I'm about to bring in the piece de resistance. Your whole complete kit. I don't know anywhere where you'll be able to get this whole strand. I know there's places where you can buy fragments of Morganite for this price. The whole strand, it's natural Morganite. Morganite was discovered originally off the coast of California in the early 1900s. It was discovered by George Frederick Kunz, who's one of the most prolific jewelry gemstone hunters in the world. He became on the board of Tiffany Jewellers at the age of 19. This is mega news. Until very recently, you could only purchase Morganite from Tiffany's. There's not a chance I've ever seen a price tag anywhere near what we're doing the whole kit for one piece of jewellery there. Okay. Morganite, genuine natural Morganite. Are you ready? So, can I just rewind? You know, just before I was telling that you're going to get 100 metres of the 0.25 wire, 100 metres of the antique bronze 0.25, 10 metres of the 0.4 twisted, so the equivalent of 0.8 bronze and antique antique bronze and copper, beading thread, elastic, monofilament, and 118 findings. Shall we bring the price in? And you keep that image in mind. Let's bring the price in at $26.95 for this. Wow. Yeah? Just for this. Oh no! Because you're getting the amethyst in there, and that beautiful lapis lazuli in there, and the aventurine in there. And we've only got 20 of this left. And the Amazonite in there. And then, oh my word, just when it couldn't get any better, you're going to get the Morganite in there as well. $26.95. More people on the phone lines. Got loads of you with it in your baskets as well. It will be a sellout. Let's look at the jewellery that Sammi has done. So, Sammi, where did you start?
I was just amazed. Look at how much I've got left.
Oh my word.
That's what I've got left.
That's like a whole kit.
Yeah. And I've made so many pieces, and I've gone really gem heavy on so many pieces.
You've made 7 pieces of genuine gemstone jewellery, and you've probably got at least 7 pieces left.
Oh, yeah, I could do it all over again, I think. Yeah, it's amazing.
This is just going to go on and on and on. Can we start with, oh, that's beautiful. And that's just you've plaited the twisted wire.
I've plaited the twisted wire, but because you have that beautiful look from the twisted wire to start with, it gives amazing and faceted look all the way down as you twist it. And then it draws your eye to the glorious stones.
That's so beautiful. This kit's almost sold out. It's going to sell out. I adore this.
Well, I thought really autumnal with the colours of the wire, and so yeah, I just made some little leaves and a little flower to sit in the Aventurine, the Amazonite.
And then look, I love these. The kit's sold out, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry. It has sold out. We are still, of course, going to learn how to do a piece that Sammi's made. That's just so effective.
But it's really simple. Because you've got such variety in the lengths of the chips and the colours, you can do some amazing, simple designs next to no effort, and it looks gorgeous.
You've got a great eye for design, Sammi.
Thank you.
But keeping it, I think what I keep saying is wearable as well. Wearable, doable, and beautiful.
I've done that with 3 strands of beading thread.
Okay, and then plaited?
No, well, I've put gems on each of the 3 strands, and then every so often I've put all 3 strands, because their drill holes are really good in these, all 3 strands through one bead, and then come out again and then gone back in. Just, yeah, look at that. And because they're that gorgeous shape, you can do that, you can achieve the look.
And then these earrings are absolutely gorgeous as well, making the frames for beautiful petals. Lovely. And then how simple is this? Everything that Sammi's used, you are getting in the kit. Huge congratulations for getting that kit. I can't actually believe you've just got a strand of Morganite, included it in a kit for that price. Ridiculous. Right, so what demo are you going to show to us, please?
Well, I'm just going to show you how to do the plaiting.
Lovely.
Really. So when I measure for putting anything around my neck, like a collar or anything, I do just hold the wire up to my neck to see how much I want.
So it's really technical.
It's really technical. And then I'll add a bit on if I'm plaiting or something.
Okay.
So you want, I think if you do it about that length, it's probably going to be fine. Because I mean, it's always best to have a bit more than, and then you can trim it at the end. Plus, I mean, look how much I've got left. This is, I said to Chloe I didn't need the demo kit because I had so much stuff left. So we're going to cut 3 pieces. Very technical, isn't it? Hold them up. Try not to cut I've done that before, cut my hand.
Crafters, aren't we? That's what we do.
Yeah, we cut our hands and then I lose the end, so we use the other end. See what I mean about making a mess? I'm really, really messy.
Sign of being creative, though, I think.
That's the excuse I'm going to stick with, I think.
Isn't it? It's a different side of your brain, isn't it?
It probably is.
I think it's the left side of the brain. Is it the left side that's the creative side? And the right side's the more mathematically minded?
I think I only have a left side.
Okay.
And then you're just going to put each, if you want to, you can use some of the is it the E6000 that we sell here?
Left side of our brains, darling, are creative.
We're creative.
It's been confirmed.
Thank you. So I'll move that
The
out
right
the way.
side's logic.
Oh, well, yes. That would explain much. Okay, I'm just laying the ends of the 3 in one of the ribbon ends.
Okay.
And if you want, you can dab some of the glue that we sell, the E6000 glue here. And then you're just going to fold it over, really give it a good squidge down, and you'll find that it holds anyway. But if you do want to, if you're selling it or giving it to someone else, then I would suggest putting a little bit of glue in there as well.
Yeah, I always glue.
It just gives you that bit of security. You're just going to squidge that down nicely.
Okay, so that's on the ribbon cord ends that come in the kit.
That is. And then just plait like you would some hair, and don't worry about it all coming up because you can keep bending it back. It's going to keep picking up now. Look, we're just going to go over and keep plaiting it. And bring, it's always outside in, so that one's come in. I'm not very good at demoing plaiting, am I?
Oh, sorry.
But there we go. Yeah, I think we all know how to plait.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. And you can see how quickly, don't pull it tight, you want a nice loose weave. And you can graduate it by starting off really small and then making it a little bit wider. And because this wire has been twisted so well, you can see that each time I'm pulling it, I'm running it through my hands. And that gradually, while you're doing it, is straightening it. You see it's not pinging back at all anymore. So now just going to pick up.
So once you've got down there about 3 inches or so,
Yeah,
2
I mean,
inches, it starts a lot easier a bit more tame.
And it's up to you when you want to start adding the beads in or what colours you use. So we're just going to, because this wire actually fits through the drill holes, how amazing is that? we're just going to plait that one in there, and it's just going to sit nicely. And we go over once.
I'm going to pop the board
out of the way. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's only because I'm short, so I had to reach out. And then I'm going to alternate in colours. So I'm going to put an amethyst on next. And then just alternate all down. You could do a whole rainbow. You don't have to do just the amethyst and the Morganite. So I've got to pick the only bead. I can't get that through. Do you know that? Because I did that with no issues whatsoever. I think it's because I've bent the end actually. Yeah, it is. That's what sometimes happens. You'll kink the end.
But literally,
So
you're
you
just
trim
complete
it off.
plaiting and then
Yeah.
alternate which bead you're
Alternate
putting on.
whichever one you want to go, and then when you get to the end, just put it back in the ribbon end.
I can
So
show
just
you
keep-
that round the back here actually.
And the clasp is all done for you that way, and so it's really effective, very simple, and quite quick to do.
Good. Thank you
But-
so much.
I think it just glows. This twisted wire just glows,
It's
doesn't
stunning.
it?
Don't forget we have got some more of the twisted wire bundle available for you at just $14.95, and that's for the 40 metres. 0800 644 655. Right, I've got a new bundle. Let's skedaddle over here. We've had loads of texts in about it whilst we've been on air, because it's this one here. Going, what are you going to be doing that for? What is the gemstone? It's an amazing gemstone called quartzite, and it's hugely popular as a gemstone because it's incredibly hard wearing. You can also dye it to be some spectacular colours. This has been dyed to be this gorgeous pink colour. It's a bit more, rather than a rose, I'll show you the next to the rose quartz. Verging slightly more on a peach. So this is the pink of rose quartz, and this is the pink of quartzite. Right, okay. Stop what you're doing. Stop everything. Can I see the call screens, please? We're about to do 1,000 carats. These are 14mm rounds. How much do you think for both of them? Would you be happy? Just say that price again for me. Would you be happy with $14.95 for both of those, Sammi?
Yeah, that's a deal, isn't it?
$12.95 would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you're not going to do it. At that.
$11.95 would be good, wouldn't it?
That would be amazing.
$9.95 would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you can't be doing it for that.
Well, how about if we do them for both of these, so 2 strands, first come, first served, for $6.95.
No.
They're genuine gemstones for $6.95. Hello, everybody. I'm loving a bargain. Whap them on the order. How many have we got, Kim? Right, they're going to sell out. Go for it. We've got 40 of these in baskets already.
If you got that last kit with all the bronze wire, it would look beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Bronze and copper.
Yeah. Gorge, £6.95. I tell you what, if you've never shopped from us before, that would be a great way to try us out for the first time, wouldn't it? See what it's like to shop, see what it's like to receive the delivery. You'll get your free DVD and booklet with your first purchase. Oh, 0800 644 655. Ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. What is it, Mike?
Ridiculous.
And it's also
Phenomenal.
do.
I'm not doing it today.
Yes, you are.
Okay, alright, go on then.
Go on then. What is it, Mike?
Phenomenal.
It's do.
Phenomenal.
Do.
Phenomenal.
It's gone. Okay, where to next? You do know that everything that you do from now on has got to be. Could I have one of the bracelet stands, please? The really tall one, please, Chloe. As a friend, don't pull that face again. She just said, why, what did I do? Right, talk amongst yourselves. Look somewhere else for a minute. Don't you dare look. Go on, do yourself a favour. Turn away. Go on. Stop looking. Skaboosh, go on, skedaddle. I can tell you're watching her. Where's she going? I nearly swore there. Right. Might take me a minute because I've got 15 strands. Some of these are doubles. Will you stop looking? Turn away. Go on. Skamoosh. You're doing yourself an injustice by watching, because then you missed the surprise. Cover your eyes. I promise you, no one can call in for this yet, because the graphics aren't on the screen. I hope I've seen what I've just seen. Too long ago on it. And can't look yet. Okay, you can look now. Okay, we've got 32 of these on offer. First come, first served. You're looking here at Sodalite. 2 lots of garnet. Do you know what? I think I'm going to put them all out on the table. Okay, so Sodalite. Sodalite. 2 lots of genuine natural garnet. These are 86 centimetres each strand, so these are the equivalent of 6 strands that you've got there. A double strand of aquamarine. Yeah, go on then. Another lot of Sodalite. Yeah, go on then. Should we have some Mookaite? Oh, if we must. Should we have some Mookaite in there? Why the devil not, eh? Then shall we have some green amethyst? Yeah. Should we carry on? Should do some lemon quartz. Yeah, we'll have some lemon quartz. I'm actually going to have to start working up my arm now. I've run out of hand space. Okay. Shall we have some... What should we go to next? Should we go to the carnelian? Yeah. Should we have some amethyst? We'll go on then. Oh no, where's that gone? Where's that gone? Oh, bear with me. Hang on 1 second. I said that was aquamarine, and these are right. Okay, so this is prehnite, and this isn't aquamarine. It's green amethyst. Okay, so I'll go over them all again in a minute. You've then got these gorgeous agates. Oh, sorry, it's moonstone. Multicolored moonstone. This is ridiculous. And then you've got your white agate. Oh my word! I could actually do with a longer arm. This is a heck of a saving. Right, so prehnite, if I start at this end, single strand prehnite, single strand Mookaite, double strand green amethyst, double strand garnet, double strand Sodalite, double strand Sodalite, 2 lots of the lemon quartz, carnelian, amethyst, moonstone, agates. Oh my word. We'll do less than £60 for all of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. The equivalent of 20 strands. What price are you going to do? Okay. Pardon? Less than £3 a strand? Oh, less than £2 a strand? The equivalent of 20 strands? Or you can see it as they are £2.50 strand because some of them are doubles, but I see that personally as 20 strands. We're just waiting for confirmations. Obviously it's all going to sell out. Thank you very much for my orange squash, Chloe. It's perfect. Just fancied some juice. Fancied some squash this morning. I think it's because I have spent the last week drinking my own body weight in tea. Because you can't have anything else with scones and clotted cream and jam, really, can you? I have... Pardon?
Did you say in January?
In January? No, I didn't say in January, Chloe. You just said in January, no. Lucy, are you at least going to say opportunity? I've missed it all last week. Nice to have you back from Sarah. Sarah, thanks, darling. Well, quite frankly, Sarah, I think you've taken the words right out of my mouth, and this is an opportunity, isn't it? Thanks, Star. Yeah, been on a jolly holiday. It's been to go well. It was amazing. Chose the best week to go. Weather was amazing. Rain the first day, but hey, it's always got to rain on a British holiday. I had to use my wellies. I bought new wellies for holiday. £37.50. Good luck on that one. A couple more people to confirm the purchase, but that will obviously be a sellout. I'm a bit reluctant to go over there, but when I come back over to desk later, it will be the Citrine. But I'm going to take them with me. Let's go to the Wall of Fame. Let's go. Okay, so coming up for you in definitely within the next hour, because then it's the end of the show. We'll be doing the week special offer, and is really fab. And also between now and then, we also need to hear from you today. Actually, at any point today, we need you to email in your pictures. Once you send your pictures in of where you make your jewellery, and you need to send it into the hub at jewellerymaker.com. Now, this is for tomorrow's show. I want to know, are you a neat freak like design Mark Smith, or do you cause chaos and leave a mess all over the house like Laura Binding? And that's the hub at jewellerymaker.com. We would like to see your area. I'd love to show you mine, but because I've been away and I haven't got set up yet, my jewellery is literally, I can take pictures of my boxes. I've got literally stacking boxes at the moment. They're not properly laid out, but I have got a bit in the kitchen, a bit in the lounge. Yeah. Right, 340. Take a look. This is from Julie. Hello, lovely. Hi, all at Jewellery Maker. My entry for this week's Wall of Fame is a faceted blue agate. It's made from faceted blue agate rounds, grey agate and Labrador ovals, made into a choker style necklace. Just started to feel comfortable using wire now. That is beautiful.
It's lovely. It's so effective, isn't it?
Really effective. And using those stitch-stage pliers would be great.
Pliers, yeah, perfect.
Perfect. Really stunning, hun. Good luck. 340 from Julie. Well done.
I have number 341, and this is absolutely beautiful. Look at it.
That's
beautifully
stunning.
Delicate, and it's from Kathy Yule. Hi all at JM Towers. This is a necklace, bracelet and earrings are made with silver-plated jump rings and findings. The gemstones are blue tiger's eye, teal shell pearl and coated hematite, all from JM of course. I love the way the necklace turned out. I have had lots of comments about it. Good luck to all in the draw. Love from Kathy from St Helens.
Kathy, that is so
it's
beautiful.
Just amazing.
You can almost sense how it's going to just go on the neckline.
Yep. Oh, I want it. It's lovely.
Yes, you want it. Oh, now then.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Gosh.
342, what have we got here? Hi all, this week's entry was an experiment that failed and turned into a success. I tried to use a button as surface texture on some jewel enamel. It got stuck and had to break the enamel off. But I hope you can see in the picture, it's changed the look of the button, so I just need more to match. What an effective look. Gosh, quite a Celtic feel.
It is, isn't it? It's amazing.
Yeah, really stunning. 342. Good luck to you there, hun.
One pair of earrings that would be.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, look at this. We've got some clever people. This is
wowzers.
Number 343.
Oh, it's very
long.
Very long. Do you want me to quickly skim read that
yes,
through? Because I'm very used to doing this. That's all right. That's is from Chris in Greenbridge, and it's this week's entry for the Wall of Fame. And you've just come back from your holiday in Corfu, and you've taken all your tools away with you. You had to fight your husband over the luggage weight because you found out you were under the 20 kilogram allowance, and so you'd only taken half the clothes. You could have actually taken more. So this design is similar to one of Rachel Norris's bracelets on the JM 4th anniversary DVD. The palm tree was right next to my sunbed and people wondered what I was doing. Oh, how dreadful for you. I found a pearl necklace, very plain but beautiful. And that's in Corfu town. You found it for €10,000. Oh my word. It says, love to all at JM and thank you for a wonderful show which has helped me recover from 5 operations in 3 years. Goodness, son. I seem to be fine now and really value all that you've taught me and have fun all the time watching. I'm an artist, but jewellery making gives me an instant gratification. I'm looking forward to my 4th craft fair. Well, Chris, good luck to you. That is a beautiful design. I'm very jealous. I absolutely adore Corfu. 343, good luck to you. And then the final one. So you can go ahead and read that one.
It's number 344, and it's from Stuart Payne. And it says,
Oh, lovely.
please find and close this week's entry for the Wall of Fame. It's gorgeous, isn't it? This summer holiday, to keep my sanity, my wonderful husband bought me a Kumihimo startup disc of 3 discs and lots of different chords. When my twin daughters had driven me nuts arguing, I know that one. I hope you like the ones I've done recently. Half round braids, spiral braids and round. All the cords are made from JM, and the wire is my very first attempt at using my wax Y cone. Oh, you can't tell, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Wow, yeah.
And the beads were from my stash. I love the fact that this wonderful technique leads to so many different design ideas, and even my hubby is wearing a couple, as long as I use greens with copper elements.
Well, they're fabulous. I love the way that you finished it off with the beads on the end there. Congratulations. I don't actually know.
No,
it's
I think it must be
Caroline.
Caroline. 'Cause it says
Caroline.
Mr. Yes.
Well done, Caroline.
Well
Fab.
done. Good luck.
Now, I'm going to wish you luck in advance. I have got my presenter's pick coming up for you after the break. It's one of the most wow factor strands that I've ever had. Ever. It's literally like a pot of gold in my hand.
It's gorgeous.
Oh my word, they're amazing. So don't go anywhere. They are going to be coming up after the break. But if you don't know how to enter the Wall of Fame, here's how you can do it.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck.
The 4 most common details considered in the industry when securing a quality gemstone are described as the 4 C's. The first C we look for is colour. The colour of a gemstone refers to the hue, tone, and more importantly, the even saturation of colour within the gemstone. This can make the difference between a poor stone and a highly exquisite gem, being highly sought after by collectors worldwide. Secondly, we look for clarity. Almost all gemstones can contain some type of inclusions formed during crystallization. Some gemstones, for example emerald, are acceptable with inclusions, whilst others are graded on how clean they are. Then we look for carat. Gemstones are always measured in carat weight when cut, and commonly in grams as rough. Additionally, there are 100 points in every carat, so every point counts. And last but definitely not least, we come to cut. The cut is the most misunderstood and underestimated of the 4 C's. The cut should never be confused with the shape of the gemstone. This is the 3-dimensional form, whilst the cut is the direct manipulation of the gemstone's facets by the lapidrist. Many factors are involved here, including the vision, experience and expertise of the lapidrist. If accomplished perfectly, a truly exquisite gemstone can be crafted into a work of art.
What you're about to purchase is one of the most extraordinary strands, and I'm actually going to chop this strand up. Before I do, I'll hold it up to my neckline. Okay, so get this image in your head. But the value on this strand is when you look at these as individual, hand-faceted, huge citrine. Now, they've only been heat treated. They've not been dyed at all. This is mega, mega, mega money opportunity here. Let me cut these. Let me cut the strand up for you. Or do I? Do I? Don't. Do you know? It's like that, isn't it? They're going already. You know when you get a strand like what? I need you to look at each of these and the merit for each individual gemstone, because they go from an 8x12 up to a 28x17. Let me count how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, approximately 13. We can guarantee to you 255 carats. It's going to be approximately 13 of them. Now, it's an exceptionally collectible strand, because each of these in their own right, as an individual gemstone, what would you pay? And that's how you need to think of this. For each of these, think about what we've done with the other loose gemstones. The lowest price was 6, wasn't it?
So for argument's sake, do you think you could get one of these for £6? One of the gemstones. Think about, we had the 8mm faceted rounds at £6 each, didn't we? Hello Frankie, how are you? Lovely, one of our guest designers getting these. Eva and Frida, Christine and Sharon. This has got the most incredibly deep golden tone. So, okay, for argument's sake, 6. And we said there are 13, so that's 6. That would be £78, wouldn't it? Yeah. That seems incredibly reasonable, doesn't it?
It does for them like that. If you think of what, I could just put a little bit of silver wire around the top of one of them and sell it as a pendant for £40–50. Sterling.
How much?
£40 or £50 for a sterling silver.
You'd put sterling silver around this. How much sterling silver wire would you use? Because we had the sterling silver on earlier.
Well, probably similar to this, so not a great deal. There wouldn't be a great deal wire on that. Well under a metre. It's probably about half a metre.
So for half a metre, so
If
it'd
that.
be £7.95. So for argument's sake, it was £8 for a metre earlier. So say it was £4 worth of wire. And one of these, and you would retail that 95 sterling silver
£50
at £50 without the chain.
Without the chain? No, with the chain.
With a
tiny, with a thin, but a lightweight chain. I always retail it with a chain. And
Okay, fab. Okay. So your cost, I'm going to tell you now, if we were to do these at £6 each, and then £4 for the wire, and then your chain
about £2.
So about £12,
yeah.
and you'd retail it for about 50.
Yeah.
£12. Well, it wouldn't cost you £12 to make
Wow.
it. We're going to go under £6 for each of these, and that's talking about 925 sterling silver with this. Alison Tarry, you've got very good taste. She's got them. Can you see her there? 4th down.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see Alison at the weekend. Aren't they impressive? And I don't think they'd be too heavy for earrings either. I really don't. That golden hue is spectacular, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculously gorgeous. Right, Katerina, Anita, Maria, Alison, you got yours, well done, hun. Sandy and Maxine, Carol and Karen, Sandra and Sharon, Eva and Frida, Christine, Vanessa, loads more of you there. These are truly wow. And it might be the type of strand that actually you get together with another friend and buy them, because if you are buying them and you're going to use them individually and you don't want to use them all together, but hello, you know, you just, when you think about second-hand gemstones in shops, yeah, and loads of people, there's a huge market for second-hand jewellery, can't you like make yourself a necklace like that first and then get it home and take it apart and then sell them on? Nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, I do that.
Sammy's saying no, she does that. I'm blown away by them. Hello Debbie in New Jersey, how are you, lovely? Vanessa in Kent.
They just glow, don't they?
They are unlike any other strand that we've ever had. They truly, truly, truly are. It's got to be pendants, it's got to be neckwear and earrings for these, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Could you?
You could.
You could. You totally, oh my word, you totally could. That is so on trend. Don't get close though, you'll see me Grays and even Roots doing since my holidays. Okay, you ready? It's absolutely bonkers. So what's 45 divided by 13? £3.45 a bead. Oh wait, £3.45 a gemstone. They're just amazing. They're just amazing. WIRU68. If you're in the market for high-end gemstones, they're just breathtaking.
Say again, sorry Kim. Okay, right, we're going to take the price lower. We are under £40 for a high end. I would say, for me, these classify as a gemstone strand of distinction. Without a shadow of a doubt, approximately 13 of them on 0800 644 655 for everybody who's already confirmed. We've put another £5 back to you. Congratulations. Now, for those of you umming and ahhing, Wendy and Nicole and Michelle and lots of anonymous people there, check out your baskets. They are going to sell out. You can use your PayPal, Visa and MasterCard. Jean and Wendy, Jennifer and Alison, you've all just come in to get these. Well, Jen, Regita and Paula, Hazel and Zena and Gemma and Sharon, look, under £40 and they're going to fly out now. They're going to be a sellout. They're just, I've never seen anything like it. Have you? Have you actually seen anything like it before? Not even just here at Jewellery Maker. But obviously, it'd be very naive of me to think that you haven't had a look at price compared and have a look around in other places. At $39.95, they are just amazing. Sarah and Nicole and Michelle and Gemma, an anonymous shopper in Bristol, make sure you check out your basket. Don't delay on these. Remember, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. Can I put them up to my neckline again? I'd like to see that image of Joan Rivers that you were saying that she had a piece really similar. Oh, really? Kim can't get it uploaded. It's a clip. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Mary. Hello, lovely. Hello, anonymous shopper in Greater London. It's just confirmed theirs. I cannot wait to see what you're going to do with these.
Amazing Christmas gifts there. I think you could make some absolutely stunning gifts for your family there.
Yeah.
Really.
Do all of your family get jewellery?
Yeah. Not my dad. No, although I have got an idea for some cufflinks for him this year. So.
I know, man, if only they wore tiaras, it'd be much easier, wouldn't it? Have you seen, talking about tiaras, folks, there is somebody who needs a tiara. I was thinking with a little drape to cover one side of his head, and that is presenter Ed, who, bless him, have you seen it?
Yeah.
He came off his bike.
Ow.
He wasn't wearing a helmet, so he's been really lucky. It's this side of his face, but it looks like it's really swollen on this side of his face as well, doesn't it? And he's got a huge, what was that? Sorry. Yeah, he's got a huge egg on the top of his head. Came off his bike. Oh, here we go. Hello, Beverly in Norfolk. How are you, lovely? To put in perspective, JM website has 50 carats of citrine marquise, and they are $21.95. I have those, and they are lovely. This is great value. Thank you, Beverly, because this is what, 255 carats? 5 times the amount, and not even double the price. I just adore them. We have got more of you with these in your baskets. Oh, Kimbo, you're right, darling. Producer Kim's got... I walked in this morning and said, are you okay? And she went, no, I've got man flu. Oh. Is your throat sore? Is it? It's more your lungs than your throat. I told you, those 40 woodbines, it's time to cut back. Going to put a pipe away, she's saying. Oh, bless. Right. Rosalind, Patricia, Beverly, Gemma and Nicole, if you're wanting them, you need to check your baskets out because they will be a sellout. Right. The last of the faceted gemstones. Best stock quantity. Lowest price. Come on now, these are 6x4 faceted individual gemstones. Look! Lowest price, lowest price. Oh, hello. Right, hang on. Let me get a little display on the go. Stunning. So you can't see the difference particularly well just there. Let me put them down on the table. You're going to get all of these. They're flying out. This will be a sellout because it's the lowest price out of all of them today. So they're 6x4. Oh, come here, pop it. Oh. Okay, you can see those two different tones there. So you can see you've got the Ratnakiri Cognac Zircon, and that's this one. And then this is the Rajasthan Garnet here. Okay. So that's a Cognac Zircon. If when you get them home you're not quite sure how to differentiate the two, the more coffee colour is the Zircon. And that'll be really obvious to you when you get them home, okay? Then you're also going to get an emerald, like you do. Pop an emerald in. Okay. Beautiful amethyst. The colour, that's gorgeous. Really gorgeous. A Swiss blue topaz. Oh my word. Oh my word. This is Russian apatite. Look at this. Oh wow. Oh wow. A Russian apatite, and the whole price, the price for, oh. Yes. $17.95 for all of them. I'm going to pop these onto Susan, who is so lazy. She was so lazy. Somebody asked me, why is it called a lazy Susan? I don't know. Does anyone know? Kim's going to look on Tinterweb. Why is a lazy Susan called a lazy Susan? So just to reiterate, you're getting an amethyst, a Ratnakiri Cognac Zircon, a Swiss blue topaz, a Rajasthan garnet, an emerald, and a Russian apatite. Check them out.
Wow.
Aren't they amazing?
Stunning.
Kim's going, oh, doesn't make any sense. I don't know. She's trying to work out why a lazy Susan is called a lazy Susan. Can anyone text in? Does anyone know why a lazy Susan is called a lazy Susan? Have we had any more texts today, Kim? No, no one's wanting to say hello really today. Thank you to those of you who have texted in. Don't love me anymore. Stunning. Okay, we're now going to go over to a new section of the show. Has this happened whilst I've been on holiday then? Do we not even have like a pick of the week, pick of the week, pick of the week, pick of the week? What was that from? Blank, was it blankety blank? Blankety blank, blankety blank, blankety blank, blankety blank. I don't know why you have to do the 1980s shoulder shimmer when you're doing it. Right, let's go. So I'm going to have to walk past the gorgeous Sammi here, have a little nose as we go. Oh, gorgeous, darling, gorgeous. So this is the pick of the week, and this is also Debbie Bulford. Are you coming in? Yay. You coming in for the pick of the week? I think so, she said. Come on! When were you last on telly?
A long time ago. I haven't got a microphone, so I have to speak to you.
It's
a long time ago. Hello, everybody.
Everybody, we're going to have a handheld mic, so you can feel like Davina McCall.
Yeah, thank you very much.
This is beautiful.
Polymer clay.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh my!
Oh
wow!
My gosh.
Is it? Wow!
It's just polymer clay with inks and
polymer
foil.
clay with inks and foil, like you do, darling. So Debbie's got a workshop taking place next door at the moment with some fabulous ladies in there. Just having a little lunch break at the moment. You can see the buffet down the side. Save some for me, ladies. Save some buffet.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
So here is Debbie, everyone. So yeah, if we can just do a close-up on Debbie's pendant. So, we haven't actually turned the mic on. This is, where do we turn that on? Just call me technical, Lucy, it's fine.
Sorry, there you go. Yes, we're making this afternoon. Sorry, microphone in the way. We're making this afternoon, which is just foils with alcohol inks, and you can either use resin or diamond clear jewel enamel on the top, or varnish.
Amazing, amazing. Well, our pick of the week, the reason that Debbie's come in here is because the pick of the week this week is all about, this is the best, biggest, most versatile, fantasticulousness of polymer clay bundle that's ever been done. And you're going to get 4 of Debbie's DVDs in here as well, which I adored doing because I've done a couple of these DVDs with her. And so let's in fact start with the DVDs, because once you've learned what's on the DVD, everything else will make sense. Now, this is one of my favourites.
Oh, I love doing that. I love doing that.
So this is the accessories DVD, where you'll learn how to do animal prints and pen tops and handbags and shoes and face badges and making buttons and charms. That's an hour long on there. That's fab. Now, obviously, you might think that's a little bit more young, well, a little younger base, because you were asked so many times to make a DVD for children.
That's
There's
right.
a clip from that DVD there, and I think you were making the giraffe at that point, weren't you? So just getting all the different animal prints together. It's an hour long. It's so incredibly comprehensive. And then there you can see the way that Debbie has explained the buttons. A little owl just going on there, little face of a little mouse, etc. So then you've also got here, this is using different canes, and this is create a bubble necklace, a bar necklace, a heart-shaped necklace, a leaf technique, butterfly pendant and with a brooch part 1, and butterfly pendant with a brooch part 2. So that's with the wire fusion. And that's with Rachel Norris as well, the incredibly talented wire worker that is Rachel Norris. So 2 for the price of 1, double whammy on that DVD there. Now, really, for those of you who are thinking, oh, I want to get to grips with it, but I don't know where to start.
Perfect. Perfect for beginners, absolutely. It goes through the 3 basic canes that are in every single design. And I think the beginners will love this, but it does take you into a different level, shows you kaleidoscope as well, so it's not, you know, really basic.
It's certainly not patronising basic.
No.
You'll feel a real sense of achievement, I think, for somebody like me who dabbles in clay every now and again. You almost forget that the basics is where it's at, really. It's a great DVD, so even if you think, oh, actually, I've been doing sculpted clay for ages, I'm fine. It's a really great DVD just to dip into for an hour and just, oh yeah, if I do that, yeah. So this is the basics, and here you can learn how to do the basic canes, kaleidoscope canes, bead shapes, adding patterns and pendants and finishing on that. And then a big wow factor, this is amazing, are the face canes, and you learn how to do the eyes, the nose, the lips, the face, and then adding detail. And there's Martha.
It looks like Martha, doesn't it?
It is a really fabulous DVD, and you'll be shocked by what you can achieve by the end of it. Stunning, because you don't have to use them all together either, just in a very abstract way. Of
Once
just
you've learned the technique,
and,
you can start to do cartoon characters and all sorts of things, which you've learned how to do it. It's fascinating.
Amazing. So, those are your DVDs, and you're going to get 4 of them. The big wow factor starts coming in on where the more expensive items usually are reduced massively in price. Now, the code at the top of your screen is the code you need to be using. We've got a lot of people getting it already. It's going to be a sellout. Everything's been a sellout in today's show. We're really busy. So, probably the best place to start is
the starter
here.
kit, I think. Yes, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt.
So, the starter kit, what are we getting in here then, Debbie?
First of all, people forget the box. The box is of the right grade plastic that you can store your polymer clay in, so it's not going to melt or discolour at all. Easy to pack away things at the end of the day. So you've got your box, you've got your 7 cutters, you've got your acrylic roller, you've got your 2 acrylic sheets which are covered in the brown paper, which is good for evening off sides of things, of rolling, different snakes.
Bicones.
That's right, bicones. Loads are doing those at the moment, actually.
I love doing the bicones.
You've got different grades of sandpaper, and you've got some pins in there to put into your baking rack, which is rather useful.
So that's in your starter kit, so you're going to get that. Now, you do get the 7 cutters in there, and particularly useful is the dinkiest of the 7.
Absolutely.
Because they're really hard to find.
You just can't get them anywhere.
And they're great to create bales, proper cutters, so you don't have to use straws or anything to create bales. But now, cutters are really hard to find, good quality cutters for clay. And take a look at these. It's really hard to get ones that are dinky enough as well, because if you go for cake making and things and cookie cutters, they're all big.
They are, and you have to buy them individually normally as well, and they're very expensive. The 25-piece cutter set, I think, is such a useful... I use it every single workshop that I do, and the tiny ones, the other set, are perfect for charms for children, perfect for price tags, name tags, anything like that.
Really great.
Really good.
And also great for personalising your jewellery if you're going to be selling it as
Absolutely,
well.
absolutely.
Fab. It's so nice to have Debbie back. So we've got the cutters there. So starter kit, cutters, and the DVDs. The price coming on your screen would be amazing for the starter kit, the cutters, and the DVDs. But we go on. Now I've got 2 moulds here. So if perhaps you're into the idea of the faces, you can take it into a little bit more of a different feel, because you're going to get a face mould there. Love that. And then this amazing mould which...
Really useful.
Really, really useful. Rings, pendants, the base of fascinators, etc. Now these are really fabulous moulds, and you can just literally wash them out with some hot soapy water.
You can, and you can also use them with the resin, you can use them with the jewel enamel as well.
So incredibly versatile, very, very versatile. Then, now this is actually a relatively new product compared to some others, and this is the bead roller. And the best way to describe it is you get some tubes and you can roll your beads.
They make uniform tubes in different sizes to be able to cut up for spacers or to use in between your gemstones.
If you see very clearly here on the front, you do get that complete uniformity. And it's everything that this has been put together, this collection, to make your life easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
And more professional.
Yes.
Because I think if it happens easier, you get a better finish.
I agree.
Definitely. So, the starter kit, the full starter kit, the cutters, the bead roller, the you don't get the black and white cape with the starter kit, but you've got all the tools and things. You've got the 2 lots of the moulds, and then you've got all the DVDs. And then we add on again. So the baking rack. Now, without this, my polymer clay pieces would have been a complete mush. But don't worry, you're getting it, so you don't have to worry about them being a mush. In here, well, if you want to start describing it, Debbie, whilst
Okay, this is a baking rack to bake your beads, and I've got hundreds of beads being baked at the moment in the oven in the other room, using 3 of these.
I just got it stuck on the label.
Oh, never mind.
Me and the labels.
Then inside you've also got some extra pins, which are really, really sharp and are the thickness of beading thread, so that's ready to make holes in your beads and pendants to hang on your necklaces. Then you've got a sheet of acrylic. Don't forget to take it out of the bottom of your bead baking rack, because that is to make your long snakes of clay ready for bangles, etc. And when you get it out, when Lucy can get it out, it's covered with...
everything's wrapped up and it's covered in...
It looks a bit cloudy, but it has 2 little sheets of some protective polythene on it. So it is nice and shiny, and it's useful for making your bracelets. Perfect. That baking tray is so useful. You can put your pendants there. You've got a 45-degree guide for cutting your clay. It's just the most useful tool if you're going to start out with polymer clay.
And you literally just pop them across there, your little pins across there, and it means that you don't have to get things flat. You can make your actual round beads. Right, we continue. So you've got the starter pack, you've got all the cutters, you've got the tube bead roller, you've got the baking rack, you've got the moulds, you've got 4 hours worth of DVDs, and then you have the extruder. Now this is amazing. So Debbie, you'll be able to describe this a lot better than I would, even though I'm obsessed with it.
This is a metal tube with a threaded bar that you turn, and it forces the clay out through the bottom here. You can put different shaped dies inside, which give you different shaped tubes of clay. So you can put your squares in, you can put your little oblongs in to make your bezels for your pendants if you want to. You can use that for wrapping around pendants for soutache, polymer clay soutache. You can make hair for your mermaids on your cards.
I was going to say, it's going to come into its own at Christmas, because Christmas's hair is always
beard, yes,
these.
absolutely. So it's really, really useful, and kids love using this.
And that is the extruder. So the extruder, the baking rack, the tube roller, the starter pack, the cutters, the moulds, the DVDs. We're going to have to speed up though, because loads of people hankering at the bits. The roller we're going to look at properly in just a moment. You get this as well. You're going to get 4 packs of colours, which is your wasabi, the magenta, the bright green, and the red glitter as well. Then you've got the mica powders, zesty orange, zesty pink, and the yellow citrine. And then 3 lots of gleam, the purple, the spice, and the sage. Okay, so I'm going to show you about the clay roller in just a moment, but if you were to buy it all individually, at current offers, it would be basically a couple of pennies short of £140 to buy all of this usually. You could not look at a more comprehensive collection of essential tools for sculpted clay. If you are going to be using sculpted clay, you are going to want this.
Definitely.
But the price gives you the DVDs for free and more things for free, and just cuts it all down. I'm going to get the clay roller out in just a second. Here we go, because this alone, £99.95 for everything. This alone I have seen retailing for £45 in a very well-known shop. So the roller, this is the other thing I would not be without if you're going to make one purchase today at £99.95. I know it seems a big outlay in one go, but honest to goodness, the value for money. So basically, you clamp this onto the table with the G-clamp on there, and then you pop the handle in, and it's got 9 settings. It
has, yes. 1 is the thickest and 9 is the thinnest. But I think if you were to buy this, even if you've got some of these tools, if you're teaching, it's absolutely a no-brainer really. It's just fabulous value. But don't forget, you know, Christmas is coming up. I would split this into presents. You could get 2 or 3 sets of presents out of here, and I think it's just fabulous. Fabulous. Silly, but
we
fabulous.
have just lost our graphics on screen, I do apologise. So there you go, at £99.95. What a great idea, yeah, split it all into presents, because £138.50. You're getting an almost £40 saving.
Wow.
Off Jewellery Maker prices.
Wow.
Try and price this up in other places as well.
Yes,
honestly,
that would be
the clay,
interesting.
yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Because recommended retail prices would put your original price a lot higher. Now your post and packaging for all of this, it's still only £2.95 for all of your purchases all day. You could order this 10 times over if you want. It's only £2.95 to have it all sent to you. 20 of something else, 40 of something else. We'll stick Jenny in your package as well.
I missed you, by the way. I did miss you.
Did you miss me?
Yeah.
I missed you. I liked our little text. That was nice.
None of our texts made any sense.
None of our texts made any sense. But does that surprise you, Jenny? No.
Oh dear.
0800 644 655. Debbie, thank you so much.
That's a pleasure.
It's amazing to have you back with us.
Thank
we
you.
have missed you so much.
Oh, thank you very much.
Little Debbie back. Right, we're now going to go on to the thread zapper. You won't want to be without it. Here's how you use it. Here is it in action. Once you've seen it, you'll never be without it. We'll do it on the other side of this. Have a look.
Okay, so the Thread Zapper 2 thread burner works using one AA battery, which you insert in the end and then just twist the base in to secure it. Obviously this tool gets hot, so keep it away from children and mind your fingers. And then this button on the top is your activation button, and you just press it and you can see the smoke comes off when it's hot enough to use. Now you can use this on any nylon based thread, so this is our satin cord. Just threading it through, press the button and away it comes. Equally, we have our waxed cord. Put it through, press the button and away it comes, like that. Or you can use it on the ribbon, and because it has this little gap in here, you've got plenty of space to put the ribbon in. Press the button and just gently drag it through, and it stops any kind of fraying.
So if I shout outside my mum's window, she can hear me. She comes round for roast some. She's mine. I mean, you know the rules.
We could have this conversation on screen, or we could take it outside.
I know, an arm wrestle. An arm wrestle.
Oh, no, because have you seen that film where... Oh, no.
I'll give you an arm wrestle, Lucy.
No, because have you seen that film where... What's that film where they're...
Rocky?
Where it snaps? The arm goes...
You wimping out.
Are we actually doing this? No, I'm scared. All right, go on. Don't hurt me. Don't make me
I'm
snap.
gonna hurt you. Come on, man up.
I don't want to snap.
Get on with it.
I don't want to snap.
One, two.
You can't hold on to the
You go. Lucy, come on. You didn't even try. You were my daughter. That'd be it. You'd be out there, press ups, everything. You've got an out, no makeup on. And glasses.
And there's Jenny Cleary. She's on your screen in 27 minutes. True. Right, the zapper. Sammi has literally just said, oh, I need that because the end of your piece. Have I got any batteries in this one?
Probably not.
No.
Oh, no. You can see. I don't know if you can see.
So basically, you see the end of this here, Sammi wants to zap it so it neatens off those little threads there. Now the zapper, it's amazing and I love it. Do you know what I love it for more than anything else in the whole wide world?
What?
Gift wrapping at Christmas with organza ribbon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're just changing my life.
I am changing. Basically, in today's show, you've learned from me, sharpen your pliers with a knife sharpener and use your thread zapper when you're wrapping your Christmas presents with organza ribbon.
That's amazing.
I tell you, cheat. That's what they call me. Not really. No one calls me that. Right, 0800 644 655 on this. We're going to be as quick as we possibly can on this one for you. Free phone number, one post and packaging price all day. It's the thread zapper. We're just getting the graphics in. Come on, graphics, you can do it. Okay, so here we go. So once again, it's so easy to use. You pop your battery in, pop on the end. I've got to tell you, it heats up quicker than you could possibly imagine as well. This is in real time, okay? This is completely in real time. So it's on, you then just pop your finger on the, effectively almost like ignite it, and that's it. And it took what, 2 seconds? That's it, done. So then you get your cords. So when you've got your cord at the end, you want that professional finish and you don't want it to be frayed, or you just want to cut it even. That's it, done. It seals, it cuts and seals. And it doesn't leave a black mark or anything, it doesn't discolour. So you can use it on white satin cords, you can use it on wax cords, you can use it on ribbons. Your opportunities are endless. And we haven't actually come across anything that we can't use it with. So this is basically, that's me wrapping Christmas presents. What you're about to see there, brilliant, done. And it gives you that really professional look on it. It's also really useful. I wonder if you could, you know, on the lace pieces that we've cut up, the lace as well, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, because there's big pieces that we had that we launched with Sheila. Okay, a few more of these available now. 0800 644 655. 8:45, and I'm telling you now, you don't get a battery. That's the only thing you need. You need a AA battery. Okay, just a AA battery. There's a shop that sells things for £1, and I think you can get about 10 of them. Yeah, for £1. 0800 644 655. Afternoon, ladies. Could not live without my thread zapper, especially with beading thread. The finish is just neat and secure and professional. Alison, thank you so much in Norfolk for texting in there, my lovely. Thank you. I know everybody who's got one wouldn't be without it. Mark Smith is the biggest fan. He's a huge fan of this. £8.45. Once again, the code is TRBD84. And this, here we go, anonymous shopper there on FIFO. I bought this on a whim and was truly impressed on how this achieves perfect finishings. And that's it. And I think there's nothing else that you can achieve this look. I've even tried, look, you're crafters, you'll have done what I've done. You know the little birthday candles? I've even tried in the past to do something with those ignited and like drip a little bit of wax to finish things off. And I've tried all sorts. It's naff.
No, it definitely gives a really good finish. I do really love using mine. It takes your jewellery. Attention to detail is what takes your jewellery up one level.
And it's that difference that we say quite frequently between handmade and homemade.
Yeah.
That homemade level goes up to a handmade professional level with the finishing. Absolutely.
You mean you don't want the ends of your cord to start fraying afterwards, and that stops it all happening.
Mm-hmm. Now we've just got a few of those left, but if everybody, I've got over 30 of those in baskets. There are only 17 left, so people will be missing out. Okay, now these have been making me go the whole show. They look like gorgeous apples. Oh yes. They've got 2 faceted and 1 smooth. And they're chunky. So this is the chocolate banded agate. Chocolate banded but chocolate caramel. I had last night of our holidays, we always have a blowout on holiday. Last night I had a salted caramel chocolate warm melt in the middle pot pudding with a dollop of clotted cream on the side. And that is totally the colours of my salted caramel chocolate melt in the middle pot pudding. So they are stunning. They're faceted. There's approximately 94 facets on each of those, done by hand. That's a 38cm strand. Now these are classified as a red agate, but I'd go a bit more for a raspberry colour. It's a bit like berry and rhubarb crumble, isn't it? Colour.
Oh, it's russet.
It's russet.
It's beautiful.
It is stunning, isn't it? So just to say that they are red, I think that's not giving them justice really. These have all gone through a dyeing process. Well, these ones have, sorry. They're amazing, aren't they? Then you've also got, so they're smooth, they're 40mm rounds, and then these are also 40mm rounds, but these are faceted. And they're faceted again with approximately 94 facets on each one. You've got this gorgeous, almost like a rosy apple, a sort of a bit of a gala apple feel to them.
Oh, those are beautiful,
aren't they?
I love those.
Going to be incredibly versatile. You've got some that are very poignant and strong greens in there, a few a bit more red, and you could really play around with displaying, sort of going graduating with your colours with these, couldn't you? And then particularly sort of more yellowy and golden tones in there. But this is chunky! Now, we're going to do 3 strands. We did a ridiculous offer earlier, so Kim, you've got a lot to live up to. Do you know that? For all 3, $14.95, working out at, call it $5 a strand for genuine gemstones, and you're looking at the multicolour agate is 450 carats, the chocolate banded agate 480 carats, and the red agate 500 carats. Kim, I can read you like a book.
No.
We're going lower.
No.
Boom. In a word, boom. LRGC 57, they are gorgeous and chunky and scrummy. 0800 644 655. Really? Really? I really would rather not have to go and have a little conversation after the show, Kim. Kim's just said, I'm always up for conversation after. In other words, she's about to destroy the price of beautiful quality white topaz. Right. Let me show you this central piece. Look at these. Beautifully elegant. Very, very, very delicate, aren't they? I mean, I'm going to do the usual little, let's pop these up to the head, just because that is so on trend for bridal at the moment. That look is So on trend, sort of a festival feel with bridal. It's very sort of, oh, what's it called? Bunting. Bunting, and that sort of feels very around, and apparently is going to continue for the next couple of years. Quite a trend for weddings, a bit more of a festival feel. Lots of teepees in woodland, and just gorgeous feel, very natural. So these are very, very elegant. They're topaz, they're graduated step cut, so you're going to get a very different look. This is really lovely for us as jewellery makers to have a very, very different look due to the facets of the gemstone. DARU16, and they go from a 12x7 up to a 21x8. 15 centimetre strand. I'm going to count up approximately how many you're getting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of those on a strand, okay? Ooh. Genuine, completely natural topaz. 24.95, 0800 644 655, DARU16. It's just me, I'm looking at that code and I'm thinking Darius. They're incredibly elegant, beautifully faceted, and are just going to give you a very different sparkle. We're going lower. For winter weddings, yeah. Would you mind if we just have a look once again at Sammi's necklace? Because I think on a smaller scale, because Sammi's wearing quite a sizable amethyst around her neckline right now, very indulgent and fabulous. But that design idea around one of these would be really lovely. Oh, Bambi's just come into the studio. He's looking very handsome with his beard. I like it. Oh, yeah. Quickly, jump on screen so everyone can see you. 17.95. Well done, Evelyn and Debbie. You've just confirmed yours. This is Director Tom. Everybody, I also call him Bambi.
Hello.
You look really handsome.
Oh, thanks. You look so bad yourself, Lisa.
Thanks, Tom. Now stop that because it's weird. You look ace.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm a bit sort of worse for wear.
You're a bit worse for wear.
Yeah.
Well, the glassy eyes suit you.
Do it more often.
17.95 on those. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Fab. So let's move on to the Chalcedony. Look at this. Now this is Summer Breeze Makes Me Feel Fine. These with the 925 sterling silver, and I'm in Cornwall. Let me just be there for a minute. Hang on, I'm just on my holidays, hang on. That, do you know what? That was a little bit of a meditation for me then. I was there. I was totally there. The waves crashing against the cliff edges. And there's Sammi jumping off a chair. Spoiling me vision. Look at that depth of colour. They are stunning. And Chalcedony, of course, is an incredibly spiritual gemstone. JYRU13. 6x4 up to 10x5. Now Chalcedony, in terms of spiritual healing, is considered to be one of the most protecting gemstones. Obviously I cannot guarantee that to be the case, but it's got to be worth a shot, hasn't it? It's a lovely gemstone to give as a gift. And maybe if somebody you know is having a little boy, it's quite a lovely connotation. I just looked at Chloe then. Is she having a boy? Is she having a girl? We think she's having a baby. 0800 644 655, so the code is JYRU13. Thank you for being here today. We've got a great afternoon ahead as well, where you've got Maggie and Jenny this afternoon. So 90 carats of the blue Chalcedony, 6x4 to 10x5. Here we go at $9.95. And a crash bang and a wallet from Sammi at the price of those ones. You're right there, darling, just destroying the studio. Beautiful, aren't they? That particular hue of blue. Striking. Really very striking. You can use your Visa and you can use MasterCard. You can also, of course, use PayPal as well. JYRU13 90 carat, so that's stunning blue Chalcedony. They are faceted rondelles and they go from a 6x4 to a 10x5. Now we have got some of the Mega Findings pack still remaining in stock, and I do think that blue, I'm all about the silver with that. Are you a silver, gold, rose gold, antique bronze with this blue? What do you think?
Silver, definitely.
And remember, if you would like to tell us what your favourite metal is, you can go onto our Facebook page and let us know, and we'll be talking about that a lot more on tomorrow's show. So, the Mega Findings pack. Just to rewind, we were talking earlier about the fact that Macrame had run out of these little beads. And so she popped to a local bead shop and she bought 100 for $4.95. Yeah, 100 for $4.95. Good going, yeah? Yeah. You've just found some for $3.95. Oh, sorry, that was £103.95 for this pot. I mean, would you? Congratulations if you're in that financial position where you could. I don't know many people who could. RCAZ50, okay? So, there are 2,100 in there, which means at a rate of £104.95, that would be £103.95 just for that. Crazy! Right, 200 jump rings, which are saw cut, so perfect for chainmail. So if I show you them like this, they all come in their own individual boxes as well. Okay? You're also going to be getting 3 meters of chain. I'll get this one out of the box. They're 3 individual meters, and they're all like this. Okay. Then you're also going to be getting 30 toggle clasps with a little extra jump ring on each of them as well. So really you're getting 230 jump rings. You've got your toggle clasp there. Then you're also going to be getting 8 of these ribbon cord extender chains with an S clasp. And 60, that's 60 earring wires. Oh, do you know, somebody who's starting out making jewellery, or who needs to just build up their stash, what an incredible gift this would be. I remember, just even now, if somebody was to buy this for me, I would literally, I would be in heaven. Be in absolute heaven. So this is 925 sterling silver plated copper. It's a Mega Findings pack, 2,400 findings. The code is RCAZ50 at £25.95. You'd pay £103 just for these beads if you bought them in places for $4.95 for 100. 0800 644 655. Thank you for joining us today. One post and packaging price for all of your purchases, and that's all day. So you can shop with me today. You can shop with Jenny this afternoon, you can shop with Ali this evening, you can shop through the night tonight and up until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can keep adding onto your order for only one post and packaging price. If this is your first purchase from us, the warmest of welcome. We'll send you a free DVD and booklet with your first purchase. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, also with every single purchase that you make. Lots of new people joining us for the first time today. The warm welcome to a very warm, fuzzy, cosy little family that is Jewellery Maker. We're nice, aren't we?
Yes.
Yes, says Mike. We are nice. So $25.95. Are we going to the calla lilies? We've still got a few of these left. They're beautiful. Are you all right, Kim? Kim wants to call these a calla lily. A calla. A calla lily. A calla. The grass green calla. A grass green calla lily. That's what she's calling them. It's not a posh word, doll, calla. You're just saying it wrong. It's a calla lily. She's worried she's sounding very brummy. Nothing wrong with sounding brummy. I love sounding brummy, she just said. That's why you're from Birmingham, so it would make sense that you do, doll. Yeah. I know. Right, 160 carats of these beautiful calla lilies. Calla lilies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Approximately 13 of these, giving you a guaranteed they're 160 carats. And I'm just desperate to do some really fabulous sprigs. A spray with it. Oh, stunning. Just beautiful, delicate earrings. You could get some dinky little seed beads just dangling through them. They're so adorable. They're the most ridiculous price. Remember, can you imagine the size piece of Aventurine that had been sourced to then carve this out of one piece? They're hand carved. This is not done by machine. These have been hand carved, hand drilled. $7.95. Hand carved and hand drilled, 160 carats, $7.95. It's bonkers! What is it, Mike?
Bonkers.
Sing it, Mike.
It's, oh, like you did?
Yeah.
It's bonkers! There you go. And I'm not doing that again. That's the last one you get today. I look foolish when I do it.
Can you hear him? Not doing that again. I look foolish when I do it. That's the last one you're getting today. All right, don't worry. I've only got 6 minutes. We're fine. Might try and sneak another one in. And that price, Mike, what do you think it is?
You're not getting it.
I'm not getting it. I'm not getting my phenomenal. Phenomenal. Oh, he's rebelling. Okay, just before we go over to Sammi and see how she's done with her challenge, and I feel a little bit of stealing coming on in today's show. We haven't got many of these left. They are, I'm not dismissing any of the other strands that we've had in today's show, but these are the wow factor. They are. They absolutely are. Look at these. I'm glad I didn't cut it up now because I like seeing them all together. Aren't they immense? They've been reduced so massively for the launch today.
You'd stand out in the whole room wearing that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. The simplest of designs would be so extraordinarily effective because of the size of them, and they're naturally that colour. They're just heat enhanced. So that colour has literally just been enhanced by some heat. They're Brazilian. Well, there you go. Brazilian citrine. Brazilian quartz is sensational. Look at those. And it works out on the offer that we've done today, but I cannot guarantee that this offer is going to stay at that price for the rest of the stock because it's ludicrously low. It's an introductory offer at, working out, what was it, £3? £3 something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can't up how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 39.95. £3? £3 and 7. I don't remember saying that earlier. I thought it was more than that. Did I say it earlier? £3 and 7 pence. £3 and 7 pence. The size of them. Our 6mm faceted rounds were amazing. Sorry, 8mm faceted rounds were amazing. Sorry, that was great. Sorry, it was totally my fault. They are stunning. But right now we're going to go and see how Sammi has done with her playtime today. It's known as a challenge, but that wasn't a challenge. That was, here you are, have a play.
Yeah, that was. I love that.
So for Sammi's challenge today, we've given to her 2 strands of Botswana agate, 1 in rectangles, 1 in ovals, a metre of 1 mil raw copper wire, sorry, 10 metres, 10 metres of the 0.6 copper raw copper wire, and then 10 metres of each of those woven cotton cords in the chocolate, the cappuccino and the gold. Sammi, talk us through what you've done. Tell us about your day today.
Well, I just played with a pendant, then decided I was going to make a ring, and then thought, well, got some cords, so I'd have a simple macrame go. I'm no Mark Smith, but I do like a little bit of macrame. And then I did like a rosary bracelet. And
Sammi,
then
this
another
is
pendant.
Stunning. So you've only used, can I just say as well, Sammi's used the rose gold chain. Look how amazing that copper, raw copper looks against the rose gold of the chain.
Yeah. You can patina it with the swelligant patinas or the liver sulphur we've got, and then you'd use a different chain with it. But yeah, when it's like that, it works really well.
It's beautiful.
And they are reversible, the pendants.
Oh wow, oh wow. Is that a bit of a trademark of yours?
Yeah.
I mean, they're exquisite, absolutely exquisite. So the ring.
To point out that I have wrapped with the 0.6 because it is so malleable in the raw copper that you can wrap with the 0.6. Oh, look, it fits.
Oh, oh shucks. Oh, it fits me, Jenny. Gorgeous. All right, she's having a go at me. Well, she's taking the mickey because I lost that arm wrestle. I didn't even try. I didn't. Because I'm dedicated to the viewers, Jenny, rather than your arm wrestle. And that's stunning as well. So using the raw copper, it's worked so beautifully against that Botswana agate, hasn't it?
Yeah, it complements it. But again, I didn't want to do anything over the top of those stones. They're beautiful. I've got so much left.
Massive.
Massive.
So you could quite happily just sit there for the rest of the day and play?
Keep going, yeah. Could
Lovely.
keep going.
So when are you back on our screens?
I am back on the 15th, and I've got my first ever workshop with Jewellery Maker on the 18th. Raw copper.
Raw copper workshop?
Yeah. Doing raw copper pendants.
And do we know if there's any more places available?
I have no idea. I think there are still some places available.
And the date of that again, sorry?
18th of September.
The 18th of September. So there are spaces to learn how to do.
And add patina and polish it up and everything. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. A copper course. You've got to get yourself on that. So give our call centre a call with the number at the bottom of the screen, 0800 644 655. I think I'm on screen. If not, I'd like to come to that.
Ooh, that'd be good.
That'd be amazing. I'd love it. I'd love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Now, tomorrow's show will be slightly different because we're having a cocktail theme tomorrow, darling. We might have a little bit of a cheeky little non-alcoholic mojito throughout the show. A daiquiri. I could have a little daiquiri, a little Cosmo. Darling. So join us for tomorrow's show, where we're also going to be doing the hub as well. Remember, you need to send in your pictures of your workshop area. So you need to send it to thehub@jewellerymaker.com. And we'd like to see whether you work in absolute chaos or if you're incredibly organised. Jenny, are you an organised?
Did somebody say cocktails?
thehub@jewellerymaker.com. Is your house tidy or are you chaos?
I'm chaos, but my house is really tidy.
And on that note, Jenny's coming up next. Sammi, you're amazing. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye for now. Bye.
This pick of the week is an amazing Get Started with Polymer Clay bundle. Jam-packed full of polymer clay essentials and accessories, this bumper pack has everything you need to start with this addictive hobby or simply stock up on your stash. With a variety of clay colours, cutters, moulds, mica powders, clay rollers, a baking tray, an extruder, 4 polymer DVDs and much more, this is an offer not to miss and all for $99.95. To get your hands on this incredible deal, simply contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you will receive 20% off your first order with us? We'll also keep you updated with special offers, theme shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hi Jewellery Makers, if you're a Freeview viewer, you can now continue to watch the show live by switching over to channel 64. Our brand new 24-hour channel is available to the majority of homes in the UK, so grab your remote now to make sure you don't miss a thing. Here at Jewellery Maker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker.